So, welcome back everyone to session number 82 of our Heart of Mora campaign. Before we get started with our session tonight, we'll do a quick little recap and then we will get into our game. So, where last we left off, you all have been venturing westward on the Heart of Mora through the Shadowfell, through the Shadow Woods, into the Shadowfell temporarily, with Kushagra going to visit his home and finding all the tabaxi in the Shadowfell and learning about their culture and the way that they live, and vowing to close this rift by sealing and healing the Heart of Mora for them and then sending back. You guys had traveled up to the Verdant Hills and began to venture into them, where leading along through the path were the lizard men, and had led you up paths here and there before Razna was able to get eyes on you, and fearing that he would come and wreak his wrath upon you, you guys fled down to the lower portion of the valley, hid for a while from Razna and from the hunting boar riding orcs that were stampeding through the kind of like hunting and gathering grounds that you were able to discover that were the Verdant Hills. It seems as where like a lot of the orcs would gather their resources from. Whilst you guys were waiting for things to die down and kind of hopping from shelter to shelter, moving when you could and resting when you could, Timdale reaching out to try and answer some questions in her heart, trying to reach out to Selgna for inspiration or for any kind of guidance, was able to tap into her own essence and astral project herself into the astral sea, where you saw the formation of Selgna, the god, upon which he noticed your presence and immediately shunted you back into your body, where the ground around you in the cavern that you guys were waiting began to crumble and crash as seemingly the gods themselves set upon you as you guys fell into a deep cavern, and water started to come in as both the gods Moira and Oshina seemed to be trying to stunt your progress. You guys fled through the cave before it collapsed around you and began a long journey through Underdark, where you found an abandoned, long forgotten orc settlement buried deep under the earth, worshippers of the orc god Gorgo from long ago, who seems to be swallowed by some great cataclysm involving lava and the crashing of mountains into the earth. So no survivors seemed to be, and no living creatures seemed to exist within the caves themselves, other than the small creatures and insects that inhabit it. Unsure of where to go and how to get there, as many passages veered off, you guys decided to veer into the dreams of one that was mentioned long ago, an orc shaman, an elder shaman, Rog-gogg the Seer, you were able to recall. And with some information, Barrett, you'd sent Usk into the dreams of this orc, and successfully so. As you guys met in dreams, he was able to reveal some of their history as to where they were and why they were there and why Razna was revered as their god, and also show you the correct path out of this Underdark and into the wide open space again. Knowing that it would take you guys a week, you began your travel, and as you follow Usk's guide, or Kushagra's, I can't remember. Either way, I think it was Usk actually, because you kind of ascending toward the light after many weeks, or almost a full week, I suppose, underground, pushing forth a rock, the sun blasting you all in the face. That is where we will begin our session for tonight. So as you guys, as Usk you push this rock aside and hear the kind of the rest of you are kind of blinded by the light as it comes through this long dark tunnel that you're all kind of one by one going through. So yeah.
It burns my retinas.
Better.
What do we see?
Who's that?
I'm sneaking.
Are you perceiving?
Yeah, well, my past perception doesn't have 25.
Jesus.
You guys all kind of come out one by one. Adjusting to the light takes a moment. Again, it's been a long time that you've been under the earth and haven't seen the sun. Based on where it's at in the sky, it's maybe 3 or 4 or 5 or so. There's still an hour or two of daylight at least. So that sun is kind of like blasting at
3
you.
or 4 or 5.
Somewhere in there. Let's call it late afternoon, early. Well, late afternoon is great.
Did you lucky this?
No.
What do we see?
Stealth?
29.
Okay. So, as Shaggy, you maybe hide in the shadows a little bit, find some cover either way. You guys seem to take notice.
I don't need any cover.
You're going invisible?
I don't know it yet.
You guys lose track of Shagra. As your eyes adjust, say Divine being the highest perception, you would first be the one to see this. You see like this hazy little image of a small tent nearby, kind of down a small slope, and a fire pit that's like smoking a little bit. You smell of kind of cooking meat a little bit on your nose. And we see popping open the flap, you see this kind of large headdress poke out as this big, heavy, old, like pale-fleshed, still green but very pale orc. Sorry, they were gesturing towards the camera or something like that.
No,
Begins to emerge out. You see them draped in this kind of like lizard hide cloak. Otherwise, like completely nude, other than like a small loincloth, kind of like propping up this large staff as well as they kind of like. Oh.
Here.
That must be Rog-gogg.
What the fuck? Where did that come from?
Right there.
Oh yeah.
Shagra.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right.
I let everyone know that Rog-gogg is there.
How long does that last? Minute?
I'm pretty sure if you don't know you're invisible, I would know he's invisible either.
No.
No.
Because I'd be able to just see you
I'd
regularly.
like to think like as we were going through the dark and like I was basically saw the exit and the light, I would start trying to be stealthy and through that process just naturally
Went invisible.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Cool.
I like turned to Usk.
It's like,
Try
like,
something
as
on
you,
my face?
like as you step out, like your body turns.
How did he
invisible.
know we were
Can't
here?
predator camouflage.
He's Latino.
Okay.
Magic somehow, I don't know.
What? What?
I asked how
Rog-gogg
he
knows
knew
we'll
we were here at this exact moment.
I think he's in
Finally, you all come. So many yous. Yes. Come. Hi, Rog-gogg.
Hi, Rog-gogg.
Is he speaking common?
Orcish.
This Rog-gogg.
This is all in Orcish. I should
Rog-gogg.
preface.
Oh my god, why do I understand what he's saying?
Do you understand what he's saying?
Understand?
Yeah, you understand all languages now. Is that all the time?
All the time.
So,
Come. Sit by fire.
He told us to sit by the fire.
So you're kind of like almost like taking tabs of things.
fucking translator.
Little one won't stop.
Yeah,
talking.
sorry, you do.
I slowly start making my way
people,
over,
see?
like not taking my eyes off of him.
Oh my god, it's funny.
What we eating?
Gopher.
Nice.
It's a small rodent like roasting over the fire.
Basically,
Many
a ration.
Out here.
When that you go for that and go for this.
You made a journey. Okay.
Okay.
We're alive.
You have many friends. Usk.
Yeah.
Has he been waiting here since you had the vision?
Yes. He
Rog-gogg.
said he meet you.
Tell him thank you for helping us.
Thanks.
She's a fix.
Big red.
Big Red says thanks.
We shall see if thanks. So, Usk, want challenge? Take Razna down. And rest of you, carry her.
Yes.
What others doing?
Oh, that's right. How does he know about that?
He magic man. He know things.
How do you know about that, Hajun? I say
Rog-gogg
in Orcish.
see.
You just know.
As he says that, does he
It's
have
not
anything
even
on
that.
him
It's
that's like
it's
loose?
not like I'm speaking.
Well,
his
yeah, he's got,
language.
like,
It's I'm
necklaces,
speaking
beads.
his,
I just wanna lift
but
up the
he
necklace
just
and
understands me.
in
Like
front of
I'm
his
opening
face.
his mind to understand me.
How much do you see, Orc? I don't know what he's saying, so that's cool. Just drop his necklace.
What
It smells like a cat that hasn't bathed in a week.
What does
real
he?
muscular cat.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
What's he
You know,
doing?
he certainly doesn't see you, and or he kind of like,
He's fucking around.
I know.
Your other here.
Oh yeah. Somewhere.
I'm gonna take a dagger out of my
Duck, duck, duck.
sleeves and just like put it in his hand. Take my hand away and it materializes.
Where do you get that?
Can
I'm just
Can
showing
he
him
speak
what I do.
English? Can he speak common?
No.
No. Okay.
So yeah, so alright, so back to what how do you know about the
Rog-gogg oldest. Rog-gogg the Seer.
Wait, Rog-gogg, how old are you?
Oh, I don't know. Old.
On a scale of like 1 to 2,000.
Hmm? Not that high. Rog-gogg lived more 50 years.
Like Uskok.
No, I get it. It's just only 50 years though, right?
Very wise.
More.
You'll understand when you're older.
Rats!
I like kick a rock.
Fight this rat.
Opening
I
his
cast
mind.
comprehend language so I can at least understand.
We would be translating.
Yeah, but Davina has FOMO.
That's the most Davina thing.
And plus, it's not a spell slot; it's a feat.
I know you're fate touching.
Got it.
he kind of looks at you as you cast.
You follow the death.
I shake my head. Can he understand me?
No.
No, fucking no. I don't think so. I think I can just call. Yeah.
He
You
just
can just understand.
He's asking. Yeah. Well, you hear?
What of devil child?
He alright now.
He pointed at me. What is he pointing at me for?
He called you a devil child, which I do agree with.
He's asking about you.
Which is very true.
He's good now.
Normally
Earlier, bad
tieflings, I
time.
would say that's very, very racist. But it's true.
It's a little on the nose.
He also
Yeah.
had a bad time earlier as well.
Yeah. We can talk about
His moon elf.
that. Yeah, he okay too. Two of them.
Me?
Right?
Little blue, big red.
And
What did he say?
Little blue, big red.
you must hide. Or see.
Who will?
Orc hate elf.
Oh, the
Most.
orcs hate the elves the most. Oh, you can understand. The orcs hate the
Moon
elves.
elf, long extinct. How they
That's like the most.
Does he hate?
come. You both to Rog-gogg. We see.
They're fine. I promise.
Rog-gogg the Seer.
I go over.
I think he's getting over this.
I put out my hand.
The magic
Magic
man.
man. Yes, of course. What have you to teach me, Mr. Magic Man? Oh, that's poison. That's poison. We hate elf.
I saved life. No worries.
It detects
Acid
cyanide.
right in the face.
smells like almonds.
Detect cyanide.
See him kind of like reach around himself a little bit, grab his staff, and kind of
Open mind.
touches his staff to your head. He's gonna cast detect thoughts on you. Are you allowing him to penetrate into your deepest thoughts? Because that's where he's going.
That's the orc penetrate you.
Davina's an open book.
Daddy.
I'm soaked.
So, as he touches the
Why
staff
me?
onto you,
Ask him what he's doing.
Rog-gogg the Seer is one mind.
Why?
Must know truths.
Have fun.
I wouldn't go in there if I were you, but alright.
as you delve into your
You've been
deep
warned.
subconscious, kind of staring at this orc, your mind is starting to be flooded with memories of you showing up on Lonesome Island, the ship, everything you've done up until this point, and kind of he's. In your mind, you hear the like.
Why you want to fix Mora?
It's a bit of a loaded question there, Rog-gogg.
It's my destiny. It's what
That's what told. What Davina want.
I want it fixed so I want the mission to be done so I can just go back to my loved ones.
Will Davina die for Heart?
If it meant saving my unborn child, yes, but not right now. It's too early.
That's not your choice. Fate choose time.
So, do you want me fixed?
Heartbroken.
Pulls the staff away. And
You. Next.
Oh, me? Oh, yes, you. Okay.
points to you and
Open mind.
pushes the staff towards your head.
What did he say?
Open your mind.
Oh, right.
So you're allowing him to go deep.
Open.
There's
Fully.
like,
I would not go in there.
There's like drool coming down his face.
he has to like dust some cobwebs off first. Oh yes, one book.
You have to go really
One
deep
single
for that one.
It's just one book and it's like Lucian's thoughts.
Original thoughts.
It's just a picture of Brie.
Goes through your childhood, everything you've been told by Gaius, everything about, you're meant to do this, all this stuff. You have to be the one, blah, blah, blah. You're special. It's everything. Before he kind of,
Why Lucian want fix weave.
What?
I think it's all in your head, so you can.
Oh, it's in my head?
yeah.
Oh, shit. What?
Who's scared too?
I could tell.
Well, I do believe I'd like to see magic roam free to these lands and not be penalized, or those who can touch it be put down or felt shame.
What would you give for that?
My life.
Pulls the staff away.
Career. Come, Rog-gogg. Rog-gogg the Seer.
What do you want to know?
Truths. Open mind.
My mind is always open. It's the key, baby.
Ah, you're touching my mind's eye.
Ah!
No, the staff is the key to open up. Yeah.
No, everything's open.
Why leave home?
I was trying to protect someone. I didn't do a very good job, though. He's most certainly dead.
Why save Mora? Fix Heart.
Because it doesn't deserve to be broken. I know what it feels like to be broken. And I know what it feels like to be made whole again.
Timdel will die for this.
You already know that I would.
Good.
Looks over towards you, Barrett.
I already died.
Been there, done that.
Must know. Open mind.
We want you to open your mind. It's not that bad.
Okay.
Just don't make a secret bond with them, okay?
With my track record.
I throw a rock at you too.
Taps your forehead with the staff. And enters your memories freely.
Yeah.
Delves into your past. The things that stick widely in your mind. All the good and all the bad.
Why, Barrett? Not go home. Be with love. Live long life.
I ask that I ask that to myself actually quite often. I'm making amends for the hurt that I've done.
Would die.
I already have.
This true. Protector. Rog-gogg not always see.
Oh, he always see?
True sight.
Well, I mean, he was fucking with
No, he
me
said
earlier.
not always see.
Oh.
I'll probably be visible at this point.
No.
Just because it only lasts an hour.
Must know truths.
Don't we all?
Open mind.
No, thank you.
Usk. He no open mind.
That is mind.
Bashar is a very private person.
Have we asked him why he's reading all of our minds?
No, we haven't. We were just letting him inside.
Stretching shaman then.
Rog-gogg see intention. True self. Must know before. Give test.
He's giving us a test, or is this the test?
I think he's trying to see our true intentions before giving us the reins in order to become chief of the orcs.
I don't want to become the chief of the orcs.
Well, somebody in this party does.
Just
We all do.
It's good.
Said no. Blindly.
But Kachakra does bring up an interesting point. You're seeing our true intentions, but we don't know yours yet.
Oh, Rog-gogg. Risk much. Come here. Rog-gogg. Now. Traitor.
Do they know he's a traitor yet?
Our orc people need saving. Live free. Rog-gogg. Want this. Want restore magic and aura. Rog-gogg see. Mora. Safe for many years. Mora. Not need guardians for many years. grows shorter. Something coming. Something bad. No magic. Mora will die.
What did he say?
Mora's gonna die if we don't do what we're supposed to do. Basically, Mora's been without magic for too long, the we've broken for too long, that if you're left broken long enough, I mean, you'll die. Your pieces fall apart. One of Mora's children is broken. And without putting the pieces back together, she'll stay broken.
You see him gesture towards the fire.
That one, yeah, he's dead.
See him kind of like,
Rog-gogg show world without fix.
and to see the fire like go out and just smoke.
No fire. No flame. All will die.
Before the fire kicks up again.
No. Open my eyes.
That's your fucking business.
I'm guessing he wants me to open my mind.
Unfortunately, yes.
Like an old, like, withered person, like, shaking a stick towards you.
Yeah, like Rafiki.
I was gonna say,
Rafiki
style.
This is just Orc Rafiki.
Place a finger.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Orc Peaky.
Orc Fiki.
Like, can you, who's communicating right now?
I can't communicate, but I can understand.
I can communicate.
Tell him I'll succumb to his test,
He'll do it.
but first I want him to succumb to mine.
Oh, but he wants you to do something for him.
That's
Is that
fair.
the same thing?
Oh, he wants to do the same to you? Open up, Rog-gogg.
Rog-gogg, open my eyes.
He's going to everything his mind.
I feel like saying
Oh my god, we get it!
He doesn't speak common, does he?
FOMO.
Good, because I've never done this before and I don't know what I'm doing. Okay.
Just make him brain dead.
Rog-gogg, maybe it'll help if you look at me. Hey, you know what? Actually, I can fix this. I'm gonna Psylink. That's better. Now you can hear me,
Yes.
and I can understand you. Now, I'm gonna look into your mind. Don't think of anything embarrassing, because it'll make me laugh.
Oh
And
no.
I'll cast my daily detect thoughts.
Love it.
And
Dope.
I want to look into his true intentions. But
So-
specifically, if he lets me pass to his deeper thoughts,
He will.
I want to see the things that made him turn away from Razna and
You see,
want to go back to the old ways.
so
Oh, dig deeper.
Go lower, we're down.
Losing his virginity. Too far. Too far.
We've dug too deep.
it's like initially, it's like the first thing is like him like getting spotted like naked by like someone anyway, but
I'm very respectful.
before it goes deeper, you see him as a young orc boy, young, learning from the elder shaman ahead of him, wearing the same exact attire actually as he's currently wearing, and you see them like go into this deep state of like intense meditation where you see like them like slaughter an animal over a fire and kind of spray its blood before like dissipating, and then you see him eventually doing this himself, and knowing like what he's doing in that and that you're in his mind, he is speaking directly to the gods when he's doing this. There are gods that he speaks to. One of them is Rodan, and the other one is Gorgo. From what he has discussed with them, both of their intentions are to repair Mora and fix it. It was never Rodan's intention for one dragon to rule the material plane. That was not ever by design. It was the result of several gods ganging up on Kadal as he was trying to do too much, and
And poor babysitters. Sorry.
From what Gorgo
That's a good.
would explain to him is that this has been punishment from the other gods. But things have been coming to the material plane over the last 1,000 years or so. Devils, demons, things from other realms. And Gorgo, being the value of like pride and courage, and Rodon himself, do not want the material plane or Mora itself to be taken over, destroyed by devils and demons when they know that there is a way to fix that, to mitigate that, and then the people, the mortals that live on this material plane will have a fighting chance. There's also a possibility, a very, very intense possibility of a powerful being being able to consume the essence for themselves. The images of what Gorgo has been shown are images of the Hajum merging with a white hot essence in like buried in fire. And in the visions he's shown, there's always an individual there trying to consume it. Every time he's seen it, it has been Razna. It has been Razna. The path, he knows this is why Razna has taken Mount Kadal as his perch. He knows it's the only place that the Hajum can be destroyed so that the essence may be free. And if present for that, it could potentially be absorbed, and the being that absorbed it has potential to either be destroyed by it or elevate themselves into a demigod status.
That's what I'm after, baby. All right.
You understand that Rog-gogg, at one point in his life, thought that this could be him, but has submitted to the fact that that is not his path. He's been shown other. That of the maintaining of the culture of these orcs on this land. They have been lost to this tyrant that has ruled over them. And it would be his satisfaction to see that tyrant laid low. And the one who draws the line between them and him is Durgog. And you see in his mind this black armored, huge orc with a enormous, like two-handed, like axe cleaver thing. You see him in front of thousands of orcs and just a sea of them. You see Rog-gogg, like in his mind's eye, this isolated shadow that's been cast aside. Before it kind of like comes back to.
So you want him?
I want him to do it too.
Wow, that's pretty deep, man.
That's pretty deep, man.
In
Oh,
my
that's right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's okay, thanks.
The redundancy on fucking
Appreciate you.
language barriers.
I have fun on
I know. Right?
Yeah, that's sitting pretty, eh? I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
the only two that have no idea what's going on.
You're just like,
Da 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 da. Spells.
Yeah, reading frantically.
I believe that you believe that you want to do the right thing. But we'll only know what'll happen when the time comes. I'm gonna keep my eye on you, Rog-gogg. But I have known honorable orcs before, and I'm sure I will meet them one again. I just hope you are one of them.
Rog-gogg live. Die with pride. Must honor my word.
I'll honor mine. You can look into my mind.
Okay. Hell yeah. Good mind.
bonk.
Boonga boonga.
Checking to see.
I gotta make a show out of
we're
everything.
after- Yes.
And like, the 4 people have already done it. We're like,
We know it's not that big.
Conk. Just like a tap and it's over.
Just overselling.
yeah, we're all big goose egg.
picturing very much like Baptist church style.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought I was the theater kid.
It goes in through your childhood, through your, youth, adolescence, training, missions, assassinations, what have you, before he comes to our kind of present and kind of...
Champion of Getho.
Fun.
Ushakra. What your intention? Should Mora be fixed?
What's my intention?
What then?
Oh, afterwards. Well, I think there's a very good chance that there will be no afterwards for me. And if there is, I'm sure there's many broken pieces that they need fixing. Things don't... A thing like Mora being broken, repair isn't just a one and done kind of thing.
Much work.
There will always be more work to be done.
That's good.
Seers wasn't that bad.
No. Usk.
It's your turn, you said, so you just said.
I know.
Sometimes I wonder if he understands.
He was special yesterday.
Oh, all the language now.
My mind is open, bitch.
Mine is for 1 hour.
Rog-gogg the Seer, Usk.
See what
Are you trying to...
Rog-gogg must ask God. Or set fire. Make quiet. Lizard. No noise.
So you take out several herbs, things like that, start sprinkling them into the fire, kind of... You see the lights kind of like... As the sun begins to set and darkness kind of creeps over slowly, you see the land kind of casting that very hard shadow from the very, like numerous hills that you can see. Your view is... You can only see so far based on the landscape, rolling hills of this kind of dune-like terrain. As it darkens, you see the fire of Mount Cadal off in the distance and the smoke that rises from the area in the north of you. As he pulls several herbs out and continues kind of like... He's saying like arcane orcish words as he's doing so. And you see him pull like a live groundhog that he has out from his back and kind of hold the creature over before like cracking its neck and slicing it, and blood spraying across the fire, and you see it kind of ignite with fire. And you see as it does this image of this like magic. Within the fire you see this orcish looking form kind of formed in the flames for almost like a ball, like as it just begins to subtly burn. And you see Rog-gogg deep in a state of trance-like meditation.
What you want, ask, mighty God. Rog-gogg, translate.
I think that's Gordo in the fire.
Or is it?
Rhoda.
He said orcish-like form.
It was just for a moment, and then the fire like goes to normal basically, but...
So wait, he's asking us questions?
He wants us to ask God questions.
What is it? It's a...
First time caller, long time fan.
I've always lurked this message board.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you can ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, activity, or what have you to occur within the next 7 days.
What want to ask?
How much time do we have to think of the question? No, that's not the question.
Yeah.
Like a while.
Okay, great.
Quite a while.
Like a little bit, I don't know. Don't take too long. I'll just hang here.
I don't care. Well, I do, obviously. I'd rather know if we're successful.
I don't know if that's a question you can answer.
You know his opinion on whether or not we should do this or not.
Oh, we've gotten that opinion from other gods.
Will the orcs help us
If we
dethrone?
No, if we defeat...
Yes.
If
Chief.
we
What's his name again? I keep forgetting his name.
Rog-gogg.
It's another gug, yeah.
Yeah, Rog-gogg.
One of the gugs.
On gugs.
Long line.
If
A
we-
long line of gugs.
Good.
I was named after my father. The gug.
Gug family name.
They just keep adding gugs on.
Will the orcs turn away from Razna
If
we defeat?
Yeah, I feel like that is a
Sure.
The orc god would be the one to know.
processing.
What do you
I feel that is a. Why?
I was gonna say.
I think that's all we need to know.
I
Whether or
don't.
not we can seek their aid in turning this around, it would be hugely beneficial.
Well, we know that Gargo kind of turned away from the orcs at one point, and that's kind of why they turned to Razna. It's because there was like more feedback, basically, right? Like they could see it and like taste it, and
Yeah.
like, more tangible.
Also, like the devouts be burned alive.
But at one time, Gorgo was more hands-on with the orcs, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can ask, like, will you, like, take them under your wing again? Is that, I guess that's more of like a... We're supposed to ask a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not to make a deal with the god.
Yeah, but
True.
also, I don't even have anything to ask on.
The thought that kind of pops into my mind is the same thing I've been asking. What happens if we succeed?
I think that
What if he
Davina's
doesn't
right.
even
though.
know?
I would think that Davina's right when she told me that. I don't know if they can even answer that. They don't.
They don't know.
Right.
What if we
Because we
ask...
might not succeed.
There are so many things in front of us that.
Miracles.
What should Usk do?
What if we ask how to defeat Razna?
I
That's
had
what I
that
was thinking.
Just
Like, what's
keep
his
it
weakness?
keep it open-ended.
Yeah.
How do
What's
we
his
defeat,
weakness?
like, something so powerful?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, but what if
Remember?
he asks that and he's like,
Hard work.
Punch it real hard.
Sharp sword.
Sharp sword.
Then we may as well just end it right
Well,
here.
I mean, we're not losing anything because we don't have any other questions.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I feel like this is...
Risk reward. Right? If he does say something really good, that's like the most pertinent thing right now.
That's
That's our
a big
biggest
deal.
So
obstacle.
how do we defeat Razna?
Yeah.
Mighty Gorgo. How defeat Razna.
I'm sorry, could you use complete sentences, please?
No.
Correct
That's how Gorgo
punctuation.
talks.
Actually, quite uncivilized.
That was a well-known sentence.
disappointing.
Try again.
Farm girl with a monocle.
Going to work on
We're
your
called
grammar.
orcs.
Orcs.
Orcs. Like cost.
Cost. It turns into cost.
Yeah.
Say the fire begins to shift and move. As you see Rog-gogg kind of like his muscles all like flexing and tensing, like the veins in his arms kind of popping.
I think he's having a stroke.
You can see the fire like
God preserve.
as you see the fire begin to form shapes. You see what looks like a large span like village hills, tents, crude in nature. You see blips of individuals walking through, like thousands and thousands, and they're all walking towards the center, where you see at the center a large dragon. You see the dragon crumble in this fiery visage, kind of. And you see the orcs part ways, almost like the parting of seas, and then you see all 6 of you walking between them toward what you now see as a very fiery mountain of Kadal. Circling that, you see a dragon. You see you all hold hands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And above you, Barrett, behind you stands
Barrett, you're above us.
the essence of Kadal. Usk, behind you, stands a draconic figure. Lucian, behind you, this kind of beam of light, like. Timdo, behind you, you see like shards of crystal and diamonds sparkling, like. Kushagra, behind you, you see shadows, faces, eyes poking out from different areas, and you see hands kind of there. In Davina, you see a large figure, skeletal, feminine, offering a hand out over atop of everything as you guys march your way towards the fire of this mountain before the image kind of. Rog-gogg kind of.
That was a lot of gods.
Hard work, basically.
Actually, I'm pretty sure.
Friendship?
Well,
We're holding hands.
yeah, it was
Sticking together.
doing what we're already doing.
You see.
We have these gods standing behind us. You, not sure who it was, really,
Why was Kadal behind you?
because you're a devil child.
Isn't that...
Kadal is the overlord
thinking-
of
I was thinking
everything. He's fire.
I know it's tough to hear now.
My life is a lie.
Sufeya?
That's what I was thinking.
You're a
Some
dark
light.
moon elf.
Moon being perhaps the root of that. Moon's light.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I feel like Nita represented darkness, wouldn't she?
But no, she's moon.
She's moon.
Yes,
Glistening moon.
But it makes sense. He's got Gethel. You both can't have Gethel.
I didn't.
My God.
You can have Getho, I don't need him.
Do you recall the
She-
Shut up! That's how that's how way through it.
He was like,
You just get slapped out of nowhere.
You can just call
my
me
money.
champion, that's cool too.
But I think it was, yeah, you're right. All of us together doing what we're already doing. We have these incredibly powerful forces behind us. And we'll just have to use those when we get to the top. So yeah, hard work.
So, are we thinking that we're gonna have to fight Razna in that village?
No.
No. We
It's
saw
up on
Razna
Mount
at the
Kadal.
top of Mount Kadal.
Wasn't it in the village?
That was statue.
Statue.
Oh, the statue.
Dethrone.
Oh, okay, I read it. I
religious
read it
fanaticism.
as him crumbling.
He was circling the top of Mount Kadal.
Oh,
Oh,
You
that's
see
it.
Rog-gogg kind of like standing up and gathering himself.
Meanwhile, we're like all around the fire, like, no,
No, what did you say?
no.
No, it's stupid. No.
You see him taking off
Honestly,
his
I thought-
robe, his cloak, taking off his mask, grabbing his staff, and kind of stepping out, maybe about 20 or 30 feet away from the fire with his kind of back turned, and you just see his loincloth kind of blowing in the wind in the darkness.
Butt cheeks.
Yeah, his little orcish butt cheeks.
Trembling in the wind.
As he stands there for like a few minutes before he turns.
No. You want big chief.
You want big cheeks.
We see.
You want
I
butt
have
cheeks.
none.
You beat Rog-gogg. Maybe.
He's like literally wearing the mask right now.
Maybe then you beat chief. Usk.
Just want you to fight
How big
him.
is Rog-gogg?
He's pretty big. I mean, he's orc size, so he's like
got
probably
old tails.
250, 260 pounds or so, maybe
Jeez, okay, that's actually a lot.
maybe
bigger.
6 foot, like, but kind of hunched over a tiny little bit. But his body is still like strong and tight, and like
I was definitely picturing like
his skin, his skin just looks faded, like as if sun damaged clothes, for
I'm
example.
getting him now, yeah.
Hit him in the sunburn. Usk.
But he's still very, very tough looking.
Oh, it's not blessing from
He wants you to fight him.
Not him.
Yes.
Yes, him.
Yes,
You beat me, Usk. Maybe then
Yes.
you beat
There's too many glugs.
Rog-gogg.
And fire.
You ready?
Usk always ready.
As he grips his staff.
All right. Rest of you. No interfere. Just him. Just Rog-gogg.
Is he? Is it to the death?
We will not let Oos die.
No. Nor will I.
It's just beat, not kill.
I'm just saying.
No kick lizard went down.
No snap or neck went down.
Fair.
Hey, Davina, can you make some popcorn?
Ooh, yes.
Oh, now we're
Can I
talking.
get some milk then?
As you see him kind of like stretching himself out, where you see like his muscles kind of.
popcorn, some sodies.
He's pretty strong. You're
He's pulling a Master Roshi.
definitely stronger,
Eat some chairs.
but he's pretty
Burn
strong.
up some smoke.
Like, what's he?
Season it
Like you
with-
said he was like disrobing and stuff like that.
He was really just wearing a loincloth, so he's pretty much naked other than a loincloth and his staff.
100%. I think
You're gonna see.
So he does have a weapon, and he looks like he's going to use it as such, basically.
You guys are getting naked?
No, they're wearing
He's
loincloths.
wearing a loincloth. The second he moves, it's gonna like.
Oh no, I thought you guys were
were.
both getting naked.
Okay, naked, fuck that.
Usk is like pretty much always naked.
Okay, but
A
hilarious.
little bit of half plate.
Okay, so Lucian's gonna fabricate some like benches for us to sit on,
Yes.
some rafters.
yes.
Davina's gonna do create food and water, so we all have some popcorn.
Rock and stone, yeah.
Some
Why
huzzah
not,
and
right?
popcorn.
Yeah, whatever. I'm
Corn that
allowing.
just popped.
You can find a place to sit.
It was a joke.
Okay.
I'm gonna take some parchment out of my bag and I'm gonna write "Go Oosk" in big letters.
Who's 316?
So as you kind of like square up against one another, maybe about 20 or 30 feet apart, and just the light of the fire, otherwise like dark skies, very overcast, like basically due to the proximity of where the mountain is, it is always smoggy and cloudy and kind of in this area. So there's not a lot of moonlight coming through, as it is basically pitch black otherwise, other than this fire, and then your silhouettes of Usk and Rog-gogg.
Per day, right?
Per day, yeah.
Yeah. What's we're doing
We're
today?
not going anywhere.
Do we want more attention to the area though?
No.
Oh, force.
I'm gonna pull out
Don't
the
do it if you
line.
want. Don't do it if you want.
I'm gonna pluck a string, and then inside, I'm gonna create a ring of fire completely around. Now, do I put the hot inside or outside?
No, that's cheating.
So you're kind of like,
I'm gonna take my signal whistle that I bought and have never used at the very beginning of this campaign. I'm gonna say, all right, I want a good, clean fight.
Right.
Fight. No hits to the face, unless you really need to.
No rabbit punches?
Does he have like a chair? Like
Rule
a-
1, we don't talk about this fight. Rule 2, we don't fucking talk about this fight.
Really?
Rule 3, no faces.
Usk, I got a lot of money riding on this. If you could go down in the third, that'd be great.
are you guys placing
Final rule.
bets on this?
We're gonna take a fall.
It's your first snow in the ring.
I need to go down to the third. I'm gonna need you to go down to the third.
Platinum round.
How much money I put on me?
If you could just go down to the third, it would be a lot better.
I'm not
Thank
taking
you.
a fall, man.
Okay, this is fun.
Do it.
All right, so as you guys square off, let's roll initiative.
Oh, buddy.
I got
Roll the
a
whistle.
9 for
Yeah,
Rog-gogg.
we got it.
That's 21.
Okay, so Usk, again, you guys are about 20 or 30 feet apart, so as he kind of like readies himself, Kushaga with the whistle.
I blow the whistle, throw the side blade, and teleport out of the ring.
As the ring of fire surrounds you guys. I mean, do we need a ring of fire?
You have a ring. Oh my god, yes.
Ring of fire.
1,000 times, yes.
All right. So, Usk, you have the initiative on this.
Yep. Bonus action rage into tail form.
Seems fair.
So it gets like a 10-foot long tail behind him. And,
Tail form, love it.
As moving forward, slowly drawing out the great sword off his back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Just gonna go right in. Recklessly, that's a fucking 27 to hit.
Oh god, yes. That is a devastating.
Boom.
Devastating blow.
Devastation. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 22 damage.
Jesus.
That's the first attack.
Is this magical?
No.
Okay.
Just straight raw damage.
So as you like smack into him, rather than slicing his skin, you see it like bang against him, and rather than like blood, you see kind of like a red line as it didn't penetrate through him, as he's got a tough hide.
A tip hide.
A tiff.
Go, protects.
This will be a good one.
It's damn. He just takes it like holy fuck.
Eats it.
29 to hit.
Yeah. He's not wearing much. In fact, he's not even wearing his orcish robes.
You're nothing it up.
Nothing.
He's only wearing his flesh.
Just his flesh.
So 22 for damage.
Okay. Same thing as it kind of whap. You slap him with the sword. It doesn't like cut him though.
That'll be it.
That's it. Okay.
Good one.
All right.
Going to have to do more than that to beat Razna.
As he swirls, and you see like little tiny orc spirits begin to like form around him as he begins to cast spell.
I know this spell.
Who's you counter spell?
Spirit
I'm gonna
guardians.
counterspell the hell out with the sword.
Or starts his turn. Okay, so it'll be at the top of his regular, and that is his action, and then he's going to bonus action expend a spell slot to hit you with a Wrath of Gorgo.
We do it.
That's a
Make me a strength saving throw.
Strength save throw.
As he kind of like, you see the spirits kind of form around him before he pushes his hand towards you, and you see this kind of green energy just right into Usk.
17.
Passes, you take no damage. As it just kind of washes over you and across you. You see him kind of.
Okay.
Gonna need to do better than that.
That's his turn. Nice.
Alright. Boom. It's 21.
Hits.
Lowest roll yet.
Weekly.
Boom. 21 damage.
21 damage.
Yes. Second attack. Almost a crit. 30 to hit.
Yeah. We're looking at AC 11 for this homie right now.
He's getting hit. He's getting hit every time.
He took his
I
robe.
cannot hit him.
Unless you roll a 1.
Not hit
Can't
him.
not hit him.
If you roll a 1, it fails. That's it.
Well, yeah, because it's a 1. Right.
Yeah.
Well,
For how much?
1 plus? Nothing. It's a 1.
Only doing 12 damage. This
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, I was at the start of your turn. I immediately forgot. However, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
time. No. Strength?
Wisdom.
4.
Okay.
That's my boy.
there we go.
All right, you take 8 points of radiant damage from the orcish spirits. However, he does do 2 con saves. Pass.
fails.
Damn. As they go away, you see him.
Spirits come back.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Go, smite him.
You see this ray of radiant energy come down towards you. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Get advantage on those. That is 18.
Passes. No damage. And same thing again, he's going to do another spell slot to try and Wrath of Gorgo you. Strength saving throw. That's another
He also could be doing
27.
spells.
He could be doing some things.
third one, I guess. 27.
27.
Wow. Again, just washes over you.
Like look up, see like the light beam going down, sidestep, and then just seeing like the Wrath of Gorgo like plant the sword in, and it like takes the blow.
As you like feel this just it's like literally raw energy just pushing at you, like raw radiant energy, I guess. Your turn.
Bite him in the face!
Twist his dick!
You know,
roll,
Jimmy was like, this popcorn's so good.
Oh, that's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Oops, that one doesn't count. 6.
So essentially anything about
Yeah, anything but a 1.
3.
You said
15 damage.
okay.
Attack. Yeah, it hits. It's a big number. 26.
Yep.
If it ain't a critter or one.
Basically.
Yeah. 14.
He's an old orc.
17 damage.
17 damage. Okay.
Hearing somebody say "bite his face,"
As you're just like you're used to this thing like cutting. You're basically hitting him each time, and he's like bouncing around. You crunch into him with your teeth.
That's my favorite move of his.
Tim like leaves the rafters because she like goes into the corner to eat.
I got my face painted like an ooze.
I got like a Braveheart hand on my face at the screen.
Go Gators! Yeah.
Gatorade.
I got one of those foam fingers.
That was a 28 to hit and doing 12 max damage.
12 damage. You see blood like spray off after that. Actually, like as you crunch down into him, you see blood like dripping from the side of his face.
It's blood! Oh, you gotta know it's real.
That's it.
You
Okay.
really know it's real.
He's going.
Don't worry, there's a medic on site.
Fables.
He's gonna just try and thwomp you with the staff here. He's smack you for a 17 to hit.
Ooh, that would hit, but tail reaction makes my AC 20.
So as he tries to come around, you completely deflect this entire blow. Roll me another strength saving throw as he's going to try and do another Wrath of Gorgo.
Okay.
You're fine.
22.
Dude, Rilla!
Brother.
As he tries to bonk you, and then with the other hand, kind of again, you feel like that pressure just completely wash past you. Oh, strong. One more, or one. Your turn, rather. One more.
One more turn. Yeah, big hit. So damage.
All you can say is not a nat one.
Yeah, nothing but natties. 10. That's only 10 damage.
Okay.
Boo.
Okay.
Big success.
Hit him harder!
Slapped him with this broadside of the blade. Big hit again. 15, 20 damage.
Ooh, that one hurt a lot more. 69, 74. Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. He's looking pretty banged up right now as he's kind of.
It's a new move from Rog-gogg.
He's going to use a 5th level and then call the spirits again. And then use another spell slot to Wrath of Gorgo you again. Another strength saving throw. As you see the like little green kind of like orcish spirits come around him again. They look violent and aggressive. Strength saving throw as well.
Yep. 16.
16 saves again.
Look like Gorgo chose me.
And then start of your turn, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. 17.
Spell DC. That is meets it, beats it, just passes, so it'll be half damage.
Half damage.
8, 16,
Yeah, you just need to roll this good against Razna.
4, so 12. 24, so 12 points of damage.
Yep.
Radiant.
Lucian, it's fine. He's alive.
So you're just getting cold cocked by like an orc spirit.
Being in the dark for so long.
Growing up is making you be like,
Now
Okay.
let's go down and smack you.
Yeah.
16, 26.
It's fun hitting a dummy.
It sure is. It was a lot of fun. 18 damage on the first one.
Okay.
Another hit. Ooh, that's really low. It's only 8 damage. Wow.
Okay.
He like almost gets out of the way, just like barely catches leg.
Sorry, that's 2 con saves. Pass. Pass this time. So the spirits stay up.
Alright, that's it.
Okay. He has 1, 2. Yeah, he'll try and call down the sacred flame again on you as his action and make me a dex saving throw.
Dicks.
And then he is going to potentially do something else. We'll see.
That's 6.
Okay, so 5, 10, 12, 18 points of radiant damage from the sacred flame. As rather than like this searing like radiant heat, it's more like being in a sauna for a hot moment and you feel your muscles and atrophy almost kind of like and then I guess we'll bonus action Gorgo Wrath at you, because why the hell not? That's what he's all about. This is last fourth.
Rolls are getting low. 18.
Still passes. I don't even know if you can say fail against this one. So that's his turn again. Starting of yours.
Alright.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
As the spirits surround you.
13.
13 fails. So we're going to take full damage here. 10, 14, 21, 25 points of radiant damage. As you get like a flurry of blood. Whap, 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 whap. Yeah.
for the win.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. 26. Ooh, almost max damage.
Dude.
13, 24 damage.
Oof, that one hurt.
Second attack. And only 22. Oh man, pretty low damage. 5. It's 10 damage.
Okay. Wow. So as you slap him again, like you're starting to see his muscles are like splitting open. Blood is, he's barely standing at this point, kind of.
Not enough. Oh.
So start of his. Oh wait. One more con save. Pass. 2 more con save. Big pass. So spirits stay up. Davina, being that you have the highest perception, Kshagra as well. As you guys are watching this, like you see the flames around, and you're kind of like, eating popcorn. Like, oh my god, this is a good fight. Very, very faint sound of like, kind of like heading towards your direction at a rapid pace. As he takes his turn towards you, he's going to use his last spell to heal himself for 5d8.
We need to hide.
5d8. Whoa.
You tell Barrett you're on the rock.
14,
Something's coming.
17, 23,
Towards our direction.
Horses.
Like right now.
31
Oh my God,
points
what
of healing.
Several
I
of
think
them?
it's a skeleton bounty.
Boars.
What's boars? Boar-sized horses?
Come,
Don't know. Heavy footsteps.
fucking fire!
Heals himself, and then
Fire.
that's all he can do actually on his turn.
Stop this.
Okay.
No, don't interfere. Don't interfere. They need to finish this.
Your turn.
What are we taking out of skeleton bounty then?
Still hitting. Still standing. Big hit again.
Hey guys, are we almost done? Let's
Incoming,
I'm running. I'm running. I have to protect myself, sorry. I'm gonna run back into the cat cave.
Tim, wait. I'm gonna pull out Moonpiercer
Davina goes too.
and push Moonpiercer into the open area, and all of a sudden the door opens up.
Into what open area?
Into just open air. Next to on the ground here.
Oh, okay.
You
I
have
guess
to
I'm
go
going in here.
through as well.
I can go.
Third dimension door?
No, I'm casting Magnificent Mansion.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, go in.
Okay,
Let me go find my
16
room,
damage.
my bedroom.
16 damage.
Okay.
Boost, we got incoming.
Don't care.
Another almost.
Lizards.
I'm going to fly up and see if I can't scout farther ahead and see if I can find them.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
how many can the
So you fly up and roll me a perception check, disadvantage.
100.
Okay, so it can have endless. So I will like call all the lizards.
Anybody I determine, and I determine everybody who's
damage.
in this area right now.
6.
Do the lizards come with us?
I don't care.
Oh, I'm asking. No, I'm saying that we're calling them.
I got a
So
9. I'm sorry.
Oh, 88, my bad.
19 and a 2.
Okay, it's too dark, you can't see. You can kind of get the faint sounds of like, but you're like scanning back and forth and you don't see any like dust or anything that would lead you to believe where you know something might be.
That's it.
Okay, that was it. Oh yeah, right. Sorry, it was the start of the turn. Roll me a wisdom.
No, I'm staying at
Spirits.
Because I
save
can close
both
it.
cons.
Oh, you have to.
Okay.
You have to be the one that
11.
does it.
11
Yeah.
is a fail again.
Yep.
So that is 10,
I like
17, 20 points of radiant for that one.
Okay.
He's looking better after he healed himself as you whap, and he sees the like fire around. Now is the mansion
Not concentration.
Not concentration, just opens.
we call all the lizards over. Would they come in through the ethereal with us, or would they be like, "No, we're staying and watching"?
I mean, you guys are as much in charge of their lives as Usk would be, I suppose. But they might be like,
Usk is still behind.
We gotta go now.
Okay.
Don't worry, if anything goes
Smells
wrong.
nice in
then-
here.
just walk through.
Don't go my room.
As you guys are barreling down Kushaga, are you doing anything at the moment?
I go invisible, but I'm gonna
Okay.
stay near
Out?
out. I'm gonna stay out. I want to keep an eye on things.
Okay.
I'm staying out as well.
I'm close to the door, kind of keeping an eye on it. But
How long does the door stay open for?
Until I for 24 hours I can open and close it.
I don't think you can. Actually, can
that's
you?
crazy.
If you're in the mansion, can you like see out into here, or do you just like see into the ethereal?
I think you
Let
was
me see this.
you can go close the portal.
Something
No
magnificent
critical,
mansion. There we
you could,
are.
I don't know.
Or is it Mordecai's or
I
just
don't
the
know if that was,
regular
like-
one?
Yeah, like home
Flavored or
yeah,
not, yeah.
exactly.
Excuse me.
It doesn't really.
But I'm-
It doesn't
it
really.
doesn't?
You're
Okay,
picking
then I-
Mordenkainen's or just Magnificent Mansion?
They're both the same thing.
Are they both the same? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
They're both literally.
I'm happy either way. I just want to know because I want to be looking out too.
Glued to the window.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I mean, I would
window.
say, like, being that it's an extra potential, you can see into it, right? I mean, well, here's the thing: is cast enter. The entrance shimmers faintly and is 5 feet wide, so it's just a shimmery thing. I don't think you can see through it.
Okay.
It's not like a doorway. Well, it is and it isn't, right? It's
Yeah.
It does
Yeah.
take a
Pocket dimension.
full minute to cast.
Okay.
okay. So you start casting it. Nobody's in it yet.
Okay.
It's only
I'm
been.
outside, literally. I'm like waiting. I'm like,
You're like slowly like doing it. So it's only been 12 seconds. So let's keep note of
Okay.
Can
that.
I tell how many are coming towards us?
You can't see from here.
No, but can I hear like if there's
how
like
many steps?
Like-
It sounds more than one.
Yeah.
More than one. So it's been 2 rounds.
hey, more than one's
Okay.
better than nothing.
I'm gonna say mansion rounds, and we need to get to 10, and it's been
Correct.
2. Okay. So you guys aren't in there. You're all over there, though. Is that right?
Well, I'm waiting beside where he's casting, so I would be over here.
Great. And that so everyone's where they are basically
Yeah.
is what I want to determine. Okay. So you're all waiting around. Usk, it was his
Now it's your turn.
turn. Right. Thank you. All right. So he's gonna try and whomp you one. With
try.
his staff. Okay, better on the die. 22 hit.
you should probably
It
put
is.
that fire
It
on.
hits. Oh, he's gonna womp you one for
Maybe.
8, 13, 16 bludgeoning. So half would be 8. So we can get
Continue
brave, of course, right now.
popcorn now that I'm invisible.
That's his. Like, he's looking pretty hurt, pretty tapped. Is he kind of like?
What else you got, Usk? I like you. You keep fighting.
That's cool.
So
Yeah, you get the impression he's not going down until he hits relentless.
21.
Yeah.
Cool, almost max on both.
Kind of cool. They're decent minds. Can make into a humanoid.
24 damage.
Oh, that one hurt.
Kind of go. They stand up. I haven't seen them. Where they're coming from.
No, you've seen Gorgo.
Oh, I've seen Gorgo.
Second attacking.
5 Gorgo should do
Totally.
it.
9. 17 damage.
17 damage.
Done.
8. Okay. Yes.
I have something I would like to do.
Sure, yeah.
I'd like to do dancing lights, but make all the
Okay.
torches into a humanoid form. I'm choosing Gorgo's form to be coming out of the fire.
Okay, so it'll only be like this big or so, right?
Yeah, it's medium size. So it's like a
Humanoid.
humanoid size
Okay.
picture.
Above where the fire is right now.
Yeah, so
okay.
what the people coming in will be seeing a Gorgo, like,
Presiding over
ritual
the fight.
thing.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, like, wait, how tall are the flames?
20 feet.
A foot tall.
20 feet, so they wouldn't necessarily even see the fight. They would just see Gorgo
Just
coming out of like a
fire
ring of fire.
And then
And like the
Gorgo another
light of
10
fire would
feet.
be illuminating in the
Another 10
darkness.
feet above that is
And then above
Gorgo.
that is like, yeah, this
It's for sure.
Spectacly Gorgo.
specter of Gorgo. So, okay, how many would be...
Yes.
Okay, we're almost there.
Amazing. I love it.
That was your turn?
Yeah.
Back to him?
Amazing.
Con saves.
That's not one. They go down. As the spirits fall, is he kind of like...
The little orc.
Nothing's go. We're good.
he'll try and swing at you with the staff, but miss. That's all you can do?
Not enough. Never. Good. Okay, soon. Oh, I want it, baby.
1 and 20.
Oh,
The thing that would have missed him.
We're going to talk about that one.
the crit.
It's one of those.
Brutal crits.
And I need one more d12.
I have a tiny one.
Oh!
Here you go.
I've got lots.
Big
Hey, tiny guy. No, I like big guy.
This is all dead.
guy.
Size doesn't matter.
Little damage.
Alright, okay.
It's like-
What the fuck is that even?
I know, you'll read it eventually.
1 24, 30, 33, 35,
That's
46.
Okay,
plus.
That's it.
this is the final blow that'll drop him down to basically his relentless. So, as he like swings towards you with the staff, misses again, and you see him bruised, battered, like blood from his face, etc. Like flames all around you, and it's just you and him. And you can hear some shouting from your companions, but you're like, I'm sure that it's just cheering for me.
I'm just gonna like raise the sword up above my Usk's head and just
See,
and,
like,
like stop right before it hits though.
Okay, I was like,
Oh, so it's the force of it hitting. Like the
All he feels is like
so like the sword comes within like a millimeter of his head, and all he can see is like the sword, the light reflecting off either side of it, and then this image of Gorgo ahead of like right above it in the light as he's kind of like
Accidental awesomeness. Yeah.
like nothing, no noise. It's just very like
Champion.
very like samurai scene.
as all of a sudden he kind of like
Yeah, they've come.
that's what I've been telling you.
Drop the ball. Drop the ball.
They've
Drop
come
it
for
now.
me.
Drop it.
Is he a dog?
Right now. Drop it.
Notion, you're still up in the sky. Roll me one more perception check.
Yes. Disadvantage again?
Yeah, it's still dark.
Can I cast healing
Is there
word on?
no light coming off of this fire that would give him?
It would even hinder it. You're
17.
looking like to the darkness beyond.
17.
17.
Much better this time.
I would say with the 17 and your vantage point, you're going to be able to see riders for one thing. There looks to be less than 10, more than 5. There are orcs riding atop large beasts, and then there's one orc riding atop an even larger beast. I'd say for the sake of a 17, it looks like a dinosaur, and they're just like toward your position as fast and as hard as they seem to be able to. It's like you see like the smaller creatures that they're riding getting a little bit ahead of the larger one, but riding like as hard as they can towards your position. You reckon you have about 30 seconds to react before they will be in line of sight of you. Like there's a little bit of a crest I mean, technically it would have been this white line. You guys kind of moved everything a little bit. So this fire might be back further, but either way. That like white line through the middle is kind of like a horizon crest.
Ridge kind of thing?
Yeah, that gives you guys a bit of cover.
Yeah.
So you have about 30 seconds before they basically reach like the top of that. So they're pretty far away, but only a couple 100 feet.
They are coming. They are riding dinosaurs.
You see Rog-gogg like come towards you. Are you keeping the wall of fire up for the moment?
I'm gonna drop it now.
So as the fire goes around him, he's bloodied and beaten. Like he puts his hand like bloody on your chest.
Go. You come too.
Can I cast Healing Word on him?
Yeah, sure. As he puts his hand on you, he says,
Go challenge chief. Go for Oknak. Go, Whisk.
pushes you. Are you? How much healing is he getting?
I'm only gonna do it at
There's
the
little
second
embers on there.
level, so let's go.
It's going.
Yeah, remnants.
Love that.
11.
The fire can
Okay.
descend into the glass.
Okay. So, what are you guys all doing at the moment? You know that you have about 30 seconds. The spell needs, 36 more seconds. We're on round 4. So that's right. So you'll be literally walking through the last possible moment.
I can hold them off a little bit.
No, we all go or no one goes.
While of force, I mean to leave with you.
Rog-gogg starts walking toward the
Where you
riders.
going?
Look, either they come back now with small numbers, or they come back later with even more.
Okay.
But if we're in, they won't even know that we're here.
Let's trust Rog-gogg. He has a plan.
Our plan is walking that way.
They'll see us.
No, listen to him.
Come on, open the door.
Well, I don't know.
Rog-gogg says
You're
we
like-
go.
Rog-gogg's gonna die.
He starts walking away. You guys could try to convince him. He's not. He's
He's
could
considered
use your
a
words.
traitor. Come with us.
I'm gonna swoop down, grab him, and dimension door to the entrance of the cave.
He's got no magic to try and stop it or anything like that. If you're gonna grab him,
You mean like over here?
let's say he doesn't. Like he's too injured and doesn't have the wherewithal to like react to push you away as you kind of just swoop down, grab him, and all before he knows it, he's already been kind of transpassed through this dimension door and transported. Thank you. Transplanted
Transplanted.
in front of the like mansion door that's still like almost being formed. You're about 80% or so like just drawing the line basically through reality,
Major image, a boulder right where we're at.
like around you.
Yeah.
Okay. The problem is casting 2 spells at once. You're still using your arcane.
Okay,
you're still
yeah.
casting this. You can't really do another spell whilst we're doing that, unfortunately.
So where are we?
So you guys were
here.
You guys are all over
We're
there
all
at this
over there.
point. Usk, are you running towards?
Yeah,
What are you
yeah.
doing? Okay.
Are you standing on the rock or are you?
No, I'd be essentially like everybody correct.
So yeah, as you guys are
Where are you
cresting the
creating
top.
the door?
Essentially,
yeah.
we're around where we were.
Hell yeah.
Pretty much right where I'm at.
Shit, son.
Looks like we're gonna be fighting.
Well, you're literally 6 seconds away from running through the portal, so it's up to you guys, really. But I guess this guy's technically behind a little bit.
Oh, so cool.
Barrett, when you reopen the door, is it right here?
Orc.
Or is it somewhere else?
It will be here,
Love the
but we have 24 hours.
Hang it up.
Alright.
That means that they have 24 hours to come back with more.
All we need is 6 more seconds.
So, no, what I'm saying is if so we hide in here for 24 hours. So that gives them 24 hours to go back to their camp to come back with 1,000 more orcs.
So we need to get rid of them.
I mean,
Okay.
Like 5 seconds.
So as there's,
That's what
you
I'm-
guys have 6 seconds to decide what you're going to do. It's either going through or not, I suppose.
I'm still. I
okay, but
spent
does
the.
anybody else have an opinion here?
Go in.
I think
Go
we should
in.
Okay.
We still have the option of coming out and dealing with them now.
And we must kill him in front of all the others.
This just gives us.
They won't know that
that
will come right back to
Okay,
say.
time's up.
Yeah.
Are you guys in or out?
I'm going in.
I'm in.
In.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys pass through, who would be last, I suppose?
I would be.
Barrett. Okay, so you see cresting over the top of this hill, you see this triceratops mounted atop it, a huge beefy orc with like two big like mallet chopping machete like things basically, and then several boars just kind of. Perception check for the orcs.
Too bad.
As you see their eyes scanning the horizon, you don't see them notice you as you pass through into the mansion and assumedly close the door.
Yeah.
They didn't seem to notice where you guys were or what was going on. It was just you left as they were cresting over top, but that's all you could see before you pass through into the mansion. And that is where we'll take a break.
Amazing.
So, as we come back from break, as you guys all, one by one, begin to step through the doorway, Barrett, last one, closing it off, is like the last thing you see is just several orcs, like, their eyes glaze past as you close the door. As the rest of you guys wade into this place you've never been to before, mind you.
Wade?
Baird, I mean, this is better known to you than I, so if you want to describe what people see as they kind of walk through the main door and down into the foyer and...
Main entrance, like the arch on
Yeah.
the top? Okay.
Yeah,
So that would be the main entrance of the door.
Yeah, my room.
So directly at the front is just this lavish like entranceway with the same two guards that I manifested.
Ping and pong, whatever the one.
Bip and Bop,
Bip and Bob.
Bip and Bob.
just kind of standing there. They're actually mobile this time because they're a part of the servants.
Okay. Can they speak or?
Yeah, they're humanoid servants.
Welcome. Or welcome.
Are you Bip or are you Bop?
He's Beep, I'm Bob. Ah! Now you don't know which is which. Sorry, Master Barrett's request.
These were made by you, weren't they?
Yes.
Makes all the sense now.
So much sense.
This is more like it.
Yeah.
What is it called again? Oh, Aylstorm Estate.
Aylstorm Estate.
Welcome to Aylstorm Estate.
How you made all this?
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 servants approach each of you. Can I take your things? Can I take your things? Can I rub your feet?
Don't touch my stuff.
Very well.
Davina immediately goes over to her couch and is like, yes, oh my goodness, my feet are so sore.
Yeah, rub downs begin.
Rog-gogg, are you okay?
Where are
I'm gonna like help him over to like a couch.
I had gave him a little bit of healing.
Yeah.
There's actually four
shades.
I'm gonna help him over to one of the shades.
I don't know how to pluralize that.
Shades.
Shades.
The stage.
Shades.
The stage
Shades.
lounges.
Shazaz.
Oh, the Shazam.
This is not real.
It's real enough.
You get used to that.
It's magic.
Nothing's real if you think about it.
What is real? Cassandra, come bring us some wine and some food and some juice for Davina.
You're just like, yes, Master, yes, Master Barrett.
Could you create non-alcoholic one?
Juice?
Check.
That's what that is.
What about fizzy non-alcoholic
I
juice?
left my cape
Ferment.
outside. Oh, no.
Not fermented.
Bubbly.
Bubbly.
He's
bubbly.
just sitting there,
Boiling
like,
juice.
basically nude.
Just give it some boiling juice.
Fine.
Do you need any more healing as I'm getting my feet rubbed and my back rubbed? And...
I'm just gonna like take off his wolf pelt.
Just cover up. He's okay. Okay.
Oh, I would prefer if you were closed.
No, it's warm. Fire. Inside.
Rog-gogg. Who was that? And why were they, what happened?
Oh,
Why are you asking like no questions right now?
couldn't see you. Just get the
There was about 9 of them before I popped in.
What they look like.
Orc, mean looking,
Okay.
one on top of a triceratops.
Okaka.
His name is
Did you
Bukaka.
just say Bukake?
Bukaka. Bukaka.
Yes.
My discomfort is growing.
Bukaka is
So he did, yes. This is
another
It's
orc
natural
boss.
to get used to.
Underling.
That's what
Loyal.
they look like.
Oh, he wasn't the one riding a fucking dinosaur.
When a
Was
lot
an
of-
underling.
When a lot of orcs come at once, it's Bukaka.
Jesus.
What? No, that's called orc G.
Ah, orc G.
That's probably called Bukaka. Bukaka.
Bukaka.
Barry, do I have a room in this place? Then can I go to it immediately?
Upstairs, yeah.
You're ridiculous.
I like walk 2-3 steps and realize like no one cares that I've left.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just soaking it in like, what the fuck?
Do you need
Where's
any,
my room?
ask her if she needs any more healing.
Need more healing, you look out for her. Rog-gogg, remember pain is good. Thank you.
Okay.
What this orcanak you speak? What do you tell us to find? Orknak. Orknak. His challenge to chief is duel. Any orc challenge strong chief leader.
Can we expect a fair fight like you had with Usk?
Is Orknak. Sort of. But no transfer of leader. Rog-gogg. Kill chief before him, kill chief before him is how orcs stay strong. Leader. Anytime challenge. Most not too stupid to challenge Rog-gogg. He's strong.
So he's biding his time. Nothing.
Well, I'm gonna go see if dinner's ready, and we can discuss things once we settle down.
What things are there to discuss?
You're not here.
No, I came back. I said.
Oh.
I didn't hear that.
I said no. I said that I like walked away 3 steps. No one cared that I left, so that I came back.
So no, yeah, I heard no one cared that I left, but I was like, yeah,
no one cared, so I came back. I was like trying to make a show. No one cares about me, so.
no one cared that you left. In the safety of this magnificent mansion.
No,
Oh, we
it's
get
my feelings that matter, not my physical safety.
No one ever cares about my feelings either.
I didn't see it.
how we get back from here.
Front door?
I think you should probably rest up a little bit and heal before we go back out there.
Where lead after?
Right where we popped in.
What do you think Bukaka wanted with us?
Not with you. Bukaka not know. No orc know of you all. Yeah. Razna no talk with Rog-gogg unless need talk gods.
But Razna's definitely telling them about us.
If Bukaka come, he come take Rog-gogg back there.
How did they know?
Rog-gogg be killed.
How did they know that you were here?
Maybe smoke, fire.
There was a 20-foot radius of fire.
Yes, I know, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it immediately alerts them to him being here.
They already come this way when too far in that time. Must mean chief sent out to look. Rog-gogg gone. Maybe need that why.
How many more shamans are there within?
Responded. There are 4 more
4 more? Okay.
in town.
In town.
1, 2, 2, I guess. out on fight.
Okay.
Rog-gogg, you're killing me.
Rog-gogg, Fugang, Ulag, Bloodrock, all other shaman, loyal to chief. Rog-gogg train, first day 2. 1, become elders someday.
Are they loyal to the chief no matter who that chief is?
They loyal to strength.
Okay.
I don't want to.
What's the name of the town?
Gujag Gidag.
Kojagideg?
Gudjag.
Okay. Start over.
Wow.
Gudjag hyphen Gedagg.
Wanna see if, like, would you like us to choose your password for you?
Literally.
His main city.
How often does
He named the
Razna
city called City.
check in?
I don't even remember it actually.
How often does Razna check in?
Or Vlaistlin. Many days. Ask offering again. We give
What kind of offering?
meat, trinket, praise.
Do you,
Orc feed or orc become feed.
do you know if Razna has the ability to spy and scry on people?
We know he does. We read it and
Do,
yeah, it was in the letter. He can scry.
Maybe, I don't know.
He can scry.
Razna, bring fire.
Razna
you?
is a spoiled little child that is taking a temper tantrum right now.
Aren't we all?
No.
Do not underestimate.
Oh, I'm not
Great
underestimating
Draco.
him at all. No.
Razna, 1,000 years old.
I know.
Razna's seen more than all. Kill all elf. Take orc as children.
He's not too fond of little blue over there and myself.
Deep in books.
How you get through fire of mountain?
That's a good question. Any suggestions?
Rog-gogg no not. Razna, flame no hurt. He fly in, rest in mountain.
Let's have to bring him out.
You must find way to be like Razna.
To fly.
No,
To not feel the fire.
yes,
Come fly. Okay.
or you die. Fire and mountain burn all who enter, save for dragon.
I have protection from energy, and I mean, it does half, but I'm sure it would kill me very fast still.
Wait. Question. Why are we going inside of the mountain?
That where
No,
essence must be taken.
I understand, but not everyone needs to go.
Only Hajum must go.
Only you can carry the Hajum.
So what if we distracted him while you drop it in?
No. Must take all the way. Deep into fire.
You all know that I haven't made plans. You all know that I said goodbye to my father. This isn't news to
You
me.
have to do that, Tim.
What about the elemental? Can it carry?
No, it's not a no.
But even if we were to,
The only thing that... Sorry, go ahead, Barry.
even if he's saying the fires is too much, even if we say that that's a good idea for you to take it by yourself, do you have a way of not feeling that fire? Like, what if you fall from the heat before you get to drop it, and then we don't know?
The Ring of Fire immunity.
Would give to him.
Thanks, buddy.
What this?
His ring, made by Grima, Take Sky. Magic.
You have both eyes.
Got better.
I guess he's been in your mind, so he would
you
know
would have seen it.
about the ring, I suppose, to that degree.
That degree.
Nice.
Oh, they use Fahrenheit.
This work.
The fuck?
Ring safe from fire. Greyman. As you say. Greyman know this. You are chosen ones. Rog-gogg believe.
I suppose so. Is that why you went into our minds? To make sure that we weren't going to take the essence for ourselves?
Yes. Pure intention. No selfish thing. We still see though. Rog-gogg the Seer.
You've seen.
One bruised fucking eye.
I can heal that.
I know. Rog-gogg feel pain from champion.
Okay.
Remind.
And it crosses his legs on the couch and just closes his eyes.
Before you go off into meditation, will those scouts come back?
Hard to say.
They-
Bukaka not that smart, but
Okay.
not that.
They wouldn't
he's
stay here
ready.
waiting for us, though, right?
Maybe.
Alright.
Obvious that Rog-gogg was staying here. Maybe I go. Maybe I'm not there. Take away. Come back with Chief. Without Rog-gogg though. Ban for Bukaka.
Oh, good. Okay.
So he not likely to come back without Rog-gogg.
Perfect.
Are you supposing that he will stay there until he finds you?
Find tracks, find Rog-gogg. Tracks very strange, disappear in sand.
They'll search for him before they go back.
They may bring shaman if take long. Ask gods where Rog-gogg. They point, oh, there.
Which god will they be asking?
Maybe Gorgo not sure. And say, oh, don't
Yes.
know.
Isn't Razna their god now?
Orcs still draw power from Gorgo, whether they know or not. They believe. Dragon. Rog-gogg no. Gorgo.
How do we find out where Bukaka is tonight? Because we need to know that we're safe to leave. Hey.
Where is this Bukaki happening tonight?
Orc names.
I really, for no good
that's
particular
terrible.
reason.
Where is it so I can avoid it?
So I can avoid it all.
Yeah.
That's good for a friend.
Going through my notes, I was like, yeah, I'm not changing it.
But seriously, when we go out that door, I don't want to run into an orc mallet chopper.
That would be preferred.
I don't have scribe prepared. I don't know it off by heart, so I'd have to
What other means do we have?
study.
Rog-gogg need rest.
I mean,
Going to his dream?
that's what I was about to say. We can, and a vision that points him elsewhere.
Because you've seen him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to see him. We know his name. Bukaki.
2 points of reference. Rog-gogg.
Sorry, Bukaka.
Bukagni.
But also I'm starving. What's for supper?
I think you were on tonight and every night.
Oh,
Tons of food.
there's
On the mountain.
There's
ample. It's what did you say? It's enough.
It's enough.
To
It's
feed-
enough food to feed 100 people for 9-course meal.
Boom.
Oh,
So you could possibly eat
so
yourself to
seconds.
death.
So have a donut.
I won't
I'm having
know.
seconds
I
tonight.
was too late.
I was still thinking about that.
I'd like a stegosaurus
wanna
steak
go
while
away.
you rub this lavender oil on my belly so I don't get stretch marks.
oh my.
So 9 servants are on Davina alone. Don't worry, there's not a shortage.
When do I?
You go into whatever room that's not happening in.
Bring my food into my little domicile there.
Now wander around. Try and find the dungeon.
Okay.
Where's your dungeon?
Yeah, I don't think there is one.
What? Barrett's Castle?
Right?
So you find a war
Bedroom's a
room.
dungeon.
Okay, I so at 15th level I get timeless body, which means I don't have to eat or sleep.
Yeah.
So I feel like over time I've just been like starting to eat less
Less and less.
less and less.
Just
So I feel
fasting
like
all the time?
yeah, well, like I feel like my body is getting used to like not having to need the
Yeah.
sustenance, but rather Ki is actually sustaining me.
That's fair.
So I feel
Well,
like
you're getting,
everyone else is
muscle
like
atrophy.
yeah, well everyone else is like feasting on like,
You're like,
a little,
"Oh,
little bit of
carrot."
bread.
Yeah.
Ow.
You need to eat more.
No, I'm strong.
But I'm not at all. It's like I have a literal -1 strength.
So your tone is dexterity and strength are similar, you know. Balance
Yes, so I
is
have an
equated
8 strength, 20 dexterity.
Or like being able to lift a lot of heavy things or being able to lift small things many times.
You've got lean
Anyway.
muscle.
Yeah.
Swallow lean muscle.
Anyway, I'm just having some bread
It's like great,
and
right?
some milk. Not fermented goat's milk.
Tastes like candy.
I like the
Tastes like the
cherry. The
white
cherry
fizzy.
is my favorite, I think.
Oh, black cherry.
Let's move this into my chambers.
Yeah, like
Upstairs, last one on the left.
cherry blast.
Perfect.
I feel like I would like sit
That's the vibe.
across on the same like if Gorgo's sitting on one of the lounges, I'm sitting on the other one across the table from him, doing the same thing that he's doing. Like I've gone into my meditative state next across from him.
Cute.
Minus the grossness and the drooling. I don't do that.
That you know.
He's old.
Should we just wait 8 hours before we return? Perhaps leaving them with not a full 24 hours to prepare for.
Yeah.
Aren't they doing the dream thing?
Oh, yeah, it was nighttime when we left.
It's about 7 p.m. or so by the time you guys escaped.
Oh, but it needs to be someone that can speak Orcish, isn't it?
Oh,
So the two of you.
Could you link with him whilst in the dream?
I don't know how that works. Let me double check that. Real quick.
I think it might be someone I might need to be able to see them, and if you're in a dream, doesn't count as seeing them.
Really? Because
It's
technically
not
you're
their
like.
like actual body.
So you're like an avatar.
Yeah.
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 They're subconscious or
Yeah, it says that creatures you can see, so I don't know if that was
it's not even the case, yeah.
I could also make myself appear monstrous and terrifying to him, and make it seem that where he's at is very bad.
Like,
Don't need to say much of anything when he's terrified.
What do orcs fear?
A bat.
What about
Razna's wrath.
Well, I was going to say, what did
Dragon.
they fear Razna? The highest,
Dragon battle?
the highest form of worship is fear.
or an unhonorable death, perhaps? Not dying in glory?
You kill him in his dream.
Kick his sword away.
Yeah.
Can't hold on to your weapon.
Bleed him out until
No Valhalla for you.
Appear in his dream as Razna. Tell him that he's wasting his time searching.
Oh, that is a disappointment.
But like, that wouldn't that just bolster him to complete his mission?
Yeah, but not here.
You can't speak Orcish. He won't understand what you're saying.
True.
But you can bring others into the dream with you. You've done
I
that before.
can change somebody else into the monstrous.
Usk like big scary monster personally.
Well, then
You
you
could
can
like hide behind a bush or something while
Well,
he's in
I'm-
the dream.
I can't bring myself into the dream as well.
Just one person.
Oh,
Right.
yes. I was gonna say like if you were having to bring somebody else in there.
But
Like,
I can make the messenger appear monstrous and terrifying.
But is it like
Usk is already terrifying. He's already furious.
You can make the messenger appear monstrous and terrifying to the target.
but you can't change their like form, appear like monstrous and giant. It would just be a giant Usk.
Well-
Monstrosity sized Usk. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
You're not like changing the
Monstrous
so-
implies that you can change your
Yes, it's
Yeah.
you can make the messenger appear monstrous and terrifying to the target. If you do so, the messenger can deliver a message no more than 10 words, and then the target must make a wisdom saving throw on a failed save. They basically have like a horrible nightmare, and then they take 3d6 psychic damage in the morning.
And they don't benefit from a long rest.
If you have a piece of them, their throw is at disadvantage, which is kind of like a piece of hair
Piece of
or
hair.
a nail or something like that.
Shoot some hang shit.
And
Yeah, some hag shit. Yeah,
And
yeah, that's dream. That's like a night hag
Yeah.
go-to. Maybe that's
Yeah.
what they operate.
also prevents him from benefiting from a long rest.
It's huge. It's clutch.
Yeah. So if they are like, waiting around all night, you might be able to keep him up, and he'll be tired in the morning or something,
Oh.
perhaps. But
Perhaps it worked so well with the last shaman man, with the last leader. Sorry, not shaman man. You're all right.
know,
To
I
come
feel
out
like
alone.
trying to-
You went in and infiltrated their camp, invigorating him to come and search alone. Perhaps we can do something of the same.
But that would entail Kushaga going out by himself to set up a psychic link to try to talk to him in his head.
And we wouldn't be able to see what he's doing.
No, I'm saying, if possible, we could do the same with a dream sequence with a monstrous entity. He must prove himself to go it alone.
But where would he need to go?
Wherever we so wish.
10 words or less.
Into the cave.
such a cool spell.
Ancient city.
So yeah, you can open up the door
Block
whenever
the
you
door.
want, as long as you're within
Block
30
the
feet
stone
of that entrance.
Yeah.
So you could,
Rog-gogg cave.
in the middle of the night,
I could
at
actually just
midnight, you could just peek open
Yeah.
and see if there's anything out there, and then close it, and hope that no one's looking directly at that spot.
You have invisibility, don't you?
I haven't. So
I mean, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
I got rid of it.
He can turn me
A
in.
door opens in
Actually,
like
yeah.
reality for a moment, a
turn
little
him invisible.
nothing. Like I
Yeah.
suppose an invisible. Yeah, I think this is better than not.
Okay, that's
Turn on the
this
lights
is a neat concept though. Telling him to go inside, find the ancient orcish city.
Rog-gogg in old town.
So-
find the
I'm just reading. They wouldn't even be able to enter unless you allow them to as well, correct?
Yes.
You and any creature you designate. when
I
you cast the
designated
spell.
everybody that was in
Yeah,
our.
all the lizards are around right now. Also, they're like
They're just getting fed.
They're milling.
just
They're getting belly rubs.
Oh,
getting their nails done a little bit. Maybe not that much, but
Is she out?
She can be.
I feel her with
it
me.
does need to
now
be
that
fed.
we're-
At some
Oh
point.
yeah,
Now we
yeah.
have food for
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So, plan?
Yeah, it should be flying around.
someone or something or whatever, dream sequence, get into his brain, tell him that Rog-gogg has. If we're led to believe, Rog-gogg told us that the orcish, the higher ups, they know of our presence. Razna has told them that we exist, right? Perhaps someone appears to them, whether it be in a regular dream or a nightmare, appears to them, tells them that he is supposed to be leading us in the ancient orcish city. They lead all of the orcs, possibly this group or whatever, maybe everyone, into there. We could lock them underneath the city, stone shape the door shut.
It's not a bad
It's a
idea.
great idea.
Looks like it.
I like this idea as well.
And then we can make sure it happens and that it goes down. And that way we can completely just avert that.
Taking some more players off the board.
I'm confused. Are we skipping the fight with Durgug?
No.
No, just the scouting party, yeah.
Rog-gogg isn't here.
I'm just suggesting maybe everybody goes in. Who cares? I don't know. But at least these guys.
Because we'll have to fight Rog-gogg in front of everyone to gain everyone's respect.
I do believe it's worthwhile to try and isolate him.
Just because I'm asking, why are we doing that?
I mean, what?
Why do we have to get the orcs' respect? I'm just asking.
Because there's 10,000 of them.
We need to get past them.
That's what I'm asking.
We need to get past them.
I don't
but
think we can get all of them.
We need to see the fight go down
But
so
we
that
can at
they
least
will
get these
believe the new leader. Yes.
We could get these guys.
Of course.
I agree that I don't think we should fight any more orcs on our way there.
No.
Gaining their respect means not waging war with them. So we could lead them in there.
And trap them in.
They'll at least need time in order to get out.
So
We could also just try to sneak around them, but
All of us are sneaky.
I know that's always where my mind goes with these things.
I could be invisible.
Fly, but
You can, most of us cannot.
Okay, let's try and.
how do you feel about that?
I think
Let's pull a ruse.
trapping in the cave. It's at least like a week. If we tell them that it's in the city, it's at least a week trek for them to go there. That's how long it took us.
Oh, I really don't think it matters. Once they're past that door, I don't give a fuck where they go.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least if they travel X amount of time and then come back, then they deal with the
The fact that they can't get out.
yes.
Are we closing them behind them? Wonderful. Perfect. I think that's a great idea.
Who's gonna scare them into the caves?
I thought the dream
Someone who can
was.
speak
Yes,
Orcish.
Yes,
but
but
somebody
who's
needs to
going
do
into
it.
the dream?
Someone that can
Oh,
speak
yeah.
Orcish.
You should do it in 10 words or less.
Okay.
You're pretty good at that, though.
I don't think we've ever said anything
More than 10
or
words.
more.
10 words or more.
Yeah.
Lizard and free.
Rog-gogg kind of like,
This no work.
Why not?
Orc leader strong, fear nothing.
You just said that he feared Razna's wrath.
Well, instead of
As
scaring
in
them,
he
how
will
about
be dead.
What?
Razna will kill.
Say that again?
Razna kill the fair.
Okay, then we don't
fear
offer to them as a.
what he's saying is they're immune to the frightened condition. Is what he's telling you.
I have an idea.
But it doesn't give them the frightened condition.
What about Rog-gogg and Dream?
Exactly. Like, why they're chasing him if he is
But it
in
wasn't.
there.
But Rog-gogg, that wasn't a nightmare. That was a dream. But even so, we're not.
Yeah,
We're
I guess
not.
that's true. It's
But
like,
even. But,
yeah.
but
Yeah, it
that's
doesn't
not.
give
We're
them
not.
the frightened
But
condition.
we're not trying to scare them.
We're trying to lead them in.
We're just trying to say they're in there.
Yeah.
Razna, I scryed on them. They're in that ancient orcish city. You should go in there.
To go after
Shitty
Rog-gogg
Shitty
and...
one.
Like I saw them. Rog-gogg was waiting for them. They're inside there.
I like the Davina's idea of
That
getting
sounds
Rog-gogg.
better.
Why don't we just ask Rog-gogg to enter his dream and say, "Come get me. I'm hiding in here." If that's their goal is to find Rog-gogg,
Oh,
then
yeah.
they can be like, "I'm in here."
We just need to lure them in there and then
That's all.
close it up.
And literally, he
We're
thinks
not
he's just
trying to scare
having
them.
a dream of Rog-gogg in the caves, and like, is like, I know where he is.
Because they can't,
Oh my
can't
God.
go back until they bring him back.
Oh my god, had a
So they're
vision.
going to go
Say
in.
nothing. Say nothing. It's just Rog-gogg inside of the caves.
Walking in cave.
Mhm.
It's just a vision.
This work better.
It's a good idea.
But it doesn't necessarily have to be Rog-gogg going into the dream. It can be Usk appearing as
As Rog-gogg.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm led to assume based on the spell?
Yeah.
Raw?
Sure.
And then that way...
It could even be
It could even be Bear.
When you're
Maybe
chief,
Bear.
It could even be Bear. Yeah.
Doesn't
And then that
matter
way
who it is, then.
we'll know if it works.
You
The nice thing though about Usk doing it is that if he
the
says
same
anything in his
letters,
vision,
and
he'll
the first
know
name
what
says
he's
Usk-gogg.
saying.
So
So
it doesn't say that the messenger can appear as whatever they like to. The messenger appears in the target's dream. They can change the environment as they see fit. So I would say it would still look like Usk, for example.
Rog-gogg could be down.
yeah, Rog-gogg can do it.
Would you be
can
up for this?
But he might need to sleep.
I sleep later. It's
might-
more important.
It also might work for him appearing beaten and battered, crawling into a cave. And they're like, that's where he went to go hide.
Signs of struggle, battle, scraping sand.
Sign of weak work.
Ring of
Signs
fire.
of struggle. There we go.
We just, yeah.
Bukaka, very, very believers.
Sorry, who? What?
Bukaka.
Okay.
Okay, everyone's okay with that?
It's a brilliant idea.
I'm ready.
Okay, but there's more than just the dream, right?
We need to wait for them to go to sleep as well.
Well, we don't know where they're sleeping, right? So we kind of have to be like consistently walking outside of the door to see them walk in. Otherwise, we might miss it, and otherwise we won't know they're there.
I may have an idea.
What about Kashaka?
Archimedes. Or a little sand crab.
The problem with that, we are technically on the material plane right now.
I was going to say, can you set up a psionic link
I need to be within a certain distance.
and
Same thing with
Okay,
the
different
familiar.
Yeah, as soon as
and
we're on a
stuff?
different plane, it's not within distance.
I don't know we're on a different plane.
You're in a home.
But
Well, you're in your own
but
plane.
if we're doing it, technically, if we're like doing it, like if the dream sequence while he's asleep, whatever. Okay, so he doesn't. It's not a nightmare. He benefits from the whole long rest. Yada yada. You can switch out for scry, and we can just scry on them.
I don't have scrying prepared right now.
Yeah,
But
I'm
you can
saying
switch
after the
out.
Yeah,
long
yeah.
rest, you can switch out for scry, and we can scry on them to see where they
That's
are.
true.
Yeah, and then either way,
We
we
know where they
deal
are.
with where they are when we wake up.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
and
like
you guys would have been scried on
'Cause we
early
can-
in the morning.
Because we can still scry,
if I'm
even
correct.
if we're on a different plane of existence.
Exactly.
We're safe here from their scrying.
Oh no,
Exactly.
you saved today actually, but you know that he tried to at least,
Right.
I suppose.
Since we're technically not on the material plane, he can't scry on us over here.
Well,
He can.
he can. There's
I
a,
thought you couldn't scry with on.
No, you
There's
can.
There's chances.
there's a
of
chance of it
failure.
not
Oh.
working. That's all.
There's only like a 5% chance of it not working.
That's
Okay.
No,
Is it the
sending
same
you
for-
can't send on different planes, because
Yeah, you can. That's
Yes,
how
you
we,
can.
That's how we talk to.
Right.
oh no, yeah, okay, no wait, oh yeah, no, it's a 5%. Okay, so maybe I got it. Scrying you can't.
But it's possible that
I get
scry.
the 2 mixed up.
Yeah, same plane is of existence for scry.
Okay,
Yeah, I get the 2
So we're
mixed
safe.
up.
We're safe in here.
So that means that she also can't scry on them, though.
Yeah.
Unless I go out.
Kashaka, way outside.
There's that too.
You can
I
go
want to
invisible.
sleep in my new bedroom.
Do that.
Do I have to stay up all night?
After Dreamcore.
How long do we have?
Do you
I
feel
can-
it?
Start
I can
casting.
cast it now and then.
Why don't I just try to go to bed right now, and if you need to wake me up, you need to wake me up.
Perfect.
Well, the other thing is, or we could just go outside, everyone, except for the lizard folk. Do you have to be inside of the mansion for it to be?
No, I can open and close it.
And the lizards can all stay in
Yeah,
here.
for 24 hours.
We can go outside and have a Liam and look like a boulder, and that way we can just look at them and see if when they come.
So as soon as we step out, they might just be waiting there. It's like looking right at us.
Sorry. Yeah. But there's no way around that period.
But we're on that. It could be after a rest on our part.
I don't mean right now. I mean tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We can do that. We'll do that tomorrow morning.
That's yeah. So then we know tomorrow morning when they show up, basically.
And if they are out there, Rog-gogg can hear.
Perfect.
I'm going to feel better in the morning.
You got a job to do first.
Yes, whenever ready, Rog-gogg.
Okay. I'm gonna cast stream so that way I know within the next 8 hours I'll know when they go to sleep.
So he is going in to just crawl into the cave basically and try and relay that this is a vision from Razna.
I think we should go in a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe have Razna like starting the vision and landing on the top of the cave and like roaring and then
Yeah, because he'd be able to make a Razna
yeah, exactly.
here.
I just had a thought, just because I'm thinking of all the variables that could exist here. It's possible that they've already gone inside there to look for him. I mean, it was an opening cave right outside, so I'm just thinking in the vision maybe you have him go like
Real deep.
real deep
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
because not
otherwise,
just in, yeah.
right? They could have
Show him going
done-
into the cave and then show the
Well, yeah, it's like
ancient
technically
ruins.
you. Yeah.
Rog-gogg writing down in mind.
Perfect.
I'm just
Just other
thinking.
rooms,
I'm just
too.
thinking of possible things. It's possible that they've already checked it, and then they're like, "What the fuck, Razna? What is this?" You know, yada yada.
It could, yeah. I mean, like if they've gone in and haven't found him and are resting and go to sleep, then they have the vision of Razna showing them that he went into the cave, and they're like, "Oh, we're on the right track. Let's keep searching in here." And
It's
if they're
just-
taking a rest outside and they haven't gone in yet, then they see it and they're like, "Oh, maybe we should go in here." So either way, they end up.
No, I know. It was just more so them being like, "This is a ill
Yeah.
vision," basically.
Of course.
We've already looked there.
Devil's advocate should be take it over.
That's all.
Yep. Show 'em go real
Those are
deep.
deep tunnels.
Yep.
Very deep for a week.
How long?
All right, I'm gonna go sleep in Davina's bed.
I'm gonna join you.
Let's all pile in, guys.
Do I
More the
have to
merrier.
burn this whole mansion to the ground?
Can you even do that?
Probably not, but I
I
can
mean,
try.
it would just be the
You know what,
exact
I'll
same
just
when
lay in your
the next
hammock.
time I come back.
Are there like clothes and stuff down here?
But then I won't be able to get out of the hammock.
I don't think you can take anything out of the place.
No.
No, that's fine. But I just want like little
Jammies?
yeah, I want little
Yeah.
PJs, like little slippers.
Booties.
Oh, little
Yeah,
cap.
like a little cap.
The one suit.
Yeah, like a
little onesie.
a little onesie that has like even like little footy, like
Butt
I have like
flap?
footy pajamas.
Butt flap.
Butt flap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hajum flap.
Hey, who knows what's in the chest that's in everybody's?
There's presents? Running into my bed.
Davina has red silky jammies, like the Victoria's Secret ones.
Who are you trying to impress here?
No, she likes it's like the long sleeve
This is
silky
for her.
ones.
Oh my god, do you mean with like the fur? I picture
No,
like
not the fur,
like big flowing cape like coming down the stairs like
Oh, yes.
No, that's her house coat.
I'm gonna steal from everybody's chests while they're not in their bedroom. True rogue.
Can I keep my door? Oh, I tell my servants
It's
to
all
not
like
let anyone in
magic stuff
except
that
for
doesn't
me.
exist in reality.
I steal things.
It's
that don't
fun to
exist.
steal.
Walk out like, haha, they'd never say,
I'm rich. Oh.
My stuff.
They never put a suspect.
So,
I'm free, I'm free.
plan?
Sleep.
You guys are sleeping?
Yes.
Sleeping.
Okay.
boys.
And are we doing the stream thing with Rog-gogg? And
Yeah, so I'm not
overnight?
sleeping yet.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
So, as most of you kind of bed down, I suppose, and you and Rog-gogg remain in the lounge, I guess.
Yeah,
So he's just sitting like
wine in my hand.
his naked orc body like sticking to the kind of leathery sofa almost.
So many spells.
Even though I know that the sofa's going to be a different one the next time I cast it, I feel like I need to burn that.
Oh, agreed.
So, I guess you guys won't really know if this works or not. But as the night goes by, eventually, you guys all start waking up on your mode. At some point, like, you would
Well,
know that he's entering the dreams
When
of
he comes
him.
back from the dream, I would ask him how it went.
No questions.
Oh, I think he will go. Bukak can listen to Razna. Chase after Rog-gogg.
Well, if you don't make it as a shaman in this town, you'll at least make it as an actor.
What's that?
A bard.
You know, an actor, like a storyteller.
Rog-gogg is storyteller. Rog-gogg actor.
Yes.
Cool. You're an actor, baby.
Amazing. They big sub quest unlocked. Launch Rog-gogg's acting career.
Too big or not too big.
It's a good idea.
Start putting like a big city sign up in the hills. It's Hollywood, baby.
Rug-gogg. It's like flashing.
No, it's good Jack and Deck.
Good Jack.
Jack sign.
Town of Sin.
Down of sin.
We'll make it big.
So, yeah, he afterwards he kind of like conks out, like
Little star.
but he'll complete a long rest and then heal a bunch.
If you want there to be ginger tea, there is ginger tea.
I think I need some ginger
Love
tea.
that. Okay.
Tummy's not feeling so good.
You want some yum yum in your tum tum?
Probably just some tea right now.
18.
Let's do a third level and another third level.
I had like a little loaf of bread, a glass of water, and then like 3 strips of bacon.
That's not enough.
It's delicious.
It's not enough.
So he's back to full
You're growing too little.
I like eat it, and then there was like 2 pieces of bacon left. Oh god, I'm stuffed.
You filled up on bread.
Are you going to finish that?
Go ahead.
Kamina's not eating anything
No.
yet.
Oh, damn, you, right, you exist.
Bashira help.
Oh, what? You help eat the food?
It's my job.
Its food tastes good, but tastes different.
Magical food.
As much as you want to eat, Bashira, as much as you want to eat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one of the servants to come over and with just a pile of meat for Bashira.
Also, did you want one of her skills?
Oh, actually, perhaps that might be a good idea.
Does she shed
She's like-
scales at all?
Could I possibly have one of your scales, Bashira? Are you growing?
Don't look at her face.
Do you shed at any
Do you shed
point?
at all?
Why?
Could be a component for a spell. Magic. Magic. Power. Power. Yes. You know these words.
Roll me persuasion.
Oh.
Guidance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cold breath of death.
Oh god.
I felt that.
Thank you, Rena.
Thank you
The
so
most
much.
persuasive one in the bunch.
Balls are like.
You check me out.
Is that
No, it's a 7, so it's 10
They
total.
certainly are.
I would use my boon, but it's a big day.
That's a big
Bashira have Lucian's fingernails. Give scale.
Fair trade.
That's a fair trade.
Do you want all of my
But just one.
1 for 1.
For what?
What about a dread instead?
I think fingernails.
Persuasion check.
Me?
Guidance.
Wait.
So much better. I like it. You're like, okay.
finger?
It's never bartered in.
Which one do I want to be gruesomely peeled off?
Not the face I've been hiding for the last 24 years.
How many of my fingernails do you want?
What's
Slightly
it
better.
worth?
It's a 10 on my side.
So a fingernail.
One from
That's
Tim
not a
2.
fair trade.
One from Tim 2.
3 dreads for
Bashira,
1 scale.
if you do this, you help us become more powerful.
You know, fingernails grow back.
You help us protect
So
you.
does dreads.
Protect
Takes
Bashira.
longer for a dread to grow back.
You
Might
protect
not be a
us.
disadvantage
Same way
if
that
I
we
thought I
protect
could
you.
get rid of
Bashira is magical and powerful. And by lending us some of that magic and power, you allow us to become more magical and more powerful. Your scales are worth a lot, and it would help Lucian.
Indeed.
Davina heals Bashira.
It won't hurt, I promise.
If
feel
it
like
does,
it will
Davina will.
Oh, she has good medicine.
Well, like the removal of a scale is going to hurt as much as the removal of
Right, who's
I think
peeling it
so.
off here?
I'm not.
I'm not.
I feel like no, I disagree. I feel like there would be a natural like way to be able to see on her body, like, I mean, I don't know, like for example, in Zelda, dragon scales just fall off their bodies, right? So I do feel like there would be a natural way to actually not like fucking yank one off and so it starts bleeding. There would be like one loose, you know? She's a growing baby.
Can I do a
right?
medicine check to see if I can find
Yeah,
a loose
in
one,
that
or to
case,
see if
I'd
there's one
say
that won't hurt her?
either nature or medicine would work.
Let's go medicine
this.
because I'm
In
good
that
at medicine.
vein,
Oh,
why not, instead of trying to get one now,
Oh, fuck yeah.
Wait,
wait
Um,
until one falls off and just keep an eye on it from now on?
So that's 26.
I would say yeah, they're like she doesn't need all of them, of course. Like you don't need every skin particle on your
No,
body.
you don't wanna
They
hurt
would
her.
naturally be
Right.
ones that kind of like come off it with time and perhaps
Like a loose tooth.
What about ooze?
kind of like a loose tooth. So if you want to try and comb her over and try and find a good one, say an investigation check. But
But I agree. Maybe we just keep an eye on a loose one for now.
Yeah, just if one falls off. We're not going to hurt you. No, Bashira, just let us know if one falls off. We're not going to take it from you.
how would I know?
Well, yeah, I feel like an investigation.
Well, do you mind if I just kind of? How about I polish your scales? Can I polish your scales and then see if there are any loose ones?
I'll do an investigation for that.
And I got instruments like this one. Okay. So. 19.
Okay, I would say like along her kind of like lower thigh or what have you, you find a few that are a little bit loose, one that they could easily pull off, and before you know it, it's kind of come off in your hand, and she's like, "You find any?"
Yes. Did you feel anything? No?
Divine touch.
Yes. It's done. It didn't hurt, right? Now you can take one of Lucian's fingernails. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Didn't even do it.
That's okay.
It's just
Hey, girl.
Bashira help.
I like take her big old head, put it on my chest so it's like sitting on top of the hatchet.
You did a good thing. You're a good little girl. What is she looking?
Like your nose.
Oh yeah, I'm like, I guess I would be like.
Your snout is like right here, like in your chest,
yeah,
basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This long, like dragon tongue, which.
Her head would be like the size of my chest.
Yeah.
It's enormous.
Dude, she's 2 times bigger than I am, at least.
She's huge.
So.
This Rog-gogg kind of looks.
It's a good girl.
Oh, smells like breakfast.
Yes, yes.
Rog-gogg was to plow his face first.
This nice food.
Have you not eaten imaginary food before?
Oh, go lose many teeth.
No, I'm kidding. He's got a lot of teeth. So maybe 6 in the morning or so. You guys aren't really sure, but you know you've rested, you've dined, you've had breakfast, etc. It's hard to say, but we can safely assume at bare minimum that it is second Eve's day at this point of Kappa. You do know that the mansion has until 7 p.m. of this day until it goes away, so you got plenty of time. That is a long rest, so if you've used any spell slots, of course.
What, Kappa?
Yeah. I
Yep.
feel prepared.
Yes, my Kappa.
Second week, Kappa.
So should I maybe have a peek out to see if they're there?
Sure. Should the invisible one go out?
Well, he has to be the one to open the portal.
I can open and close it.
Alright.
Yeah, you could be 30 feet away from the entrance whilst doing that.
Okay.
He can be?
He can be, yeah.
So then you can be within 30 feet and be invisible.
I mean,
I could be within 5 feet.
Am I blind?
I think anybody opening a crack in
Oh,
reality
yeah.
is going to be just as suspicious. It doesn't matter who does it. The thing that's being noticed
I have
is
a
the door
blue
opening
Sweet.
in space. It's not the person who's doing it. You know what I mean?
Should I have Scarring prepared too?
Who's gonna go? Who's no care? Who's no fear?
No fear?
Just orcs.
John's like,
Who's... Be careful.
Oh.
No, but then...
Fucking thanks, Sherlock.
Okay.
Don't go.
Open the door.
Are you ready?
immediately, like, this shimmering force. You see nothing past that, though.
Walk right through.
So as you walk out, overcast, windy, kind of like just barely morning. Roll me a perception check. So you take about 2 steps out.
I'll poke my head out of the portal.
I'm
Be
gonna
right
be
back then. 19.
Okay. You see, like, right around where the entranceway of this is, you see footprints, hoof prints, really big prints that, like, smash the rest of them, otherwise, like, huge from the Triceratops. You look around, you see no signs of movement or life around. You just hear the kind of, like, the unhindered breeze passing over the hills. You hear this kind of like crackle of fire from Mount Kadal way beyond. Seems clear from what you can see.
I'll like stick my arm back through the portal and just do like a little yoga.
Wait.
Go my chin.
That's right.
Hurry.
Well, I guess we'll start coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Davina will be there because I think she's going to be doing a stone trade.
I think we're all coming out,
Yes.
right?
This could be like looking around, like following the trail, seeing if they go towards the cave.
As you kind of like all creep out one at a time, you follow the tracks. You see a lot of them lead away. But you do see one set of prints that head toward the cave.
Are they large?
Like orc footprints. And you, as you kind of come around and you're seeing all this, you hear this kind of like, you see a large triceratops just like standing out by the entrance that you guys came out of.
Nice.
By itself?
Nothing on top of it, just a big triceratops.
Big ration.
Quickly!
Okay,
Starts to like reel back a little bit as you guys come towards it.
I'm not going towards the dinosaur.
Roll me an animal handle, I guess.
Do it.
I got
you got this, Usk. Guidance.
Oh. Good. He's gonna need it.
18 on
There we
die,
go.
max guidance.
Yeah.
24.
23, baby. Let's go. Give me that dinosaur.
So as you like approaching towards you see its head kind of like with a bit of force, and you kind of instinctively understand that this thing is going to respond positively to like physical force. As you can kind of look at it, it's got lots of scars, marks, like it's been bred for such purposes. You're not entirely sure how loyal it might be to its rider or what have you, but you do understand that it's going to respond very positively to an intimidating and imposing person and rider, and you kind of like set that pose initially as you guys are both having this moment of like standoff where it seems like it's not going to physically like attack you immediately right now, but it's not necessarily ready for you to be riding it by any means, but it kind of like
Let's close off that entrance.
Okay, I stone shape the entrance.
okay.
Oh, you're stone shipping it.
Mm-hmm.
Not even just telekinesis.
No.
Boulder.
You can see like the last bit of like darkness close over.
Do we hear like any like?
No! That's my way out!
You can roll me perception checks.
Ooh. I will be perceiving this.
My glasses!
So that'll be a 20? A dirty 20?
22.
Give.
Oh, wait. But I'm proficient in
See
it.
how that goes.
Kept it on there.
No, okay. I forgot how to D&D.
Hey, 31.
I always thought my 20 was good. But I only rolled
22.
20.
Anyway, 31 is very high.
I rolled very well on my side.
You don't hear anything, but Kushagar, you swear that you hear something in your like telekinetic mind that's like, fuck. For the sake of the 31, it's just like
He's in there and he noticed.
Good.
Something tells me.
Rog-gogg kind of like coming over to the animal.
It's okay, Snoota.
Snoota?
That's the cutest name.
Snoota.
That's what I call my dog.
So
Snoota.
the big guy, he's now in the cave. Like this was his
Kaka.
Bukaka. He's right?
Maybe
No here, so must be.
Rog-gogg can ask Gorgo. Take a minute.
I think it's fine. I think we're safe to assume that, what's his name is in there.
I'm assuming he wouldn't leave his ride behind.
No, Snoota belonged to Bukaka.
Well, he now belongs to you.
If you ride into the village on a dinosaur, now that would inspire some
It was like
respect.
wants to like go over and like grab onto like one of its horns.
Make low profile. Orc kill on sight outsider. Must sneak.
How do we sneak if we're going to be calling out for...
Leave that to
Knock.
Rog-gogg.
Okay.
So
I lead you to city, but no sea. Orc. Very much not like outsider.
Okay, then I think we just need to go. Let's just
How,
do this.
how long of a travel between now here and
We
there?
can take
Great question.
Or we let Snuta go because Snuta has been abused for most of his life.
but will Snuta return home?
Must take Snuta and show good life.
New quest. Abandoned Hajum.
I think it only takes
Only
like a few. Yeah, it's only going to take you guys about 3 hours to get to. 3 hours?
Look at a little Snoot Death.
Yeah, it's the best time of day
Like
to
about
go.
2 hours, I would guess.
Okay, so
Maybe at most.
I'm going to do 2 casts of Pass Without a Trace.
Before we do that,
It's all open like dunes and stuff. Like there's no cover. It's
What's-
worth noting.
so
But at least
would
lets us
the
not have
evening-
tracks.
Would the evening be the best time to go? Or any time?
It hard to say. Can ask gods.
Can orcs see very well in the dark?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can see some, yes.
Black and gray.
Not far, but some.
Okay.
Razna, skies, watch. No cover, move fast.
Yes.
What happens if you're killed by the orcs and we reach
Wherever
It's spelled fucked up too, man.
That's rude.
Strong
He's like
password.
gonna take a moment to consider that as like
Silent J.
a possibility, and he's like,
Your Slanix never did nothing.
when we visit Strong Password.
he's gonna be like,
If Rog-gogg die or kill, go to statue of Razna. Call Oknak, one chief. Rest. Hopefully be safe.
Will they try to kill you on sight?
Chief may want my head. If
But the other orcs, will they immediately come after you, or would they take you to the chief?
they may not know Rog-gogg's. Keep secret from rest of orc.
But chief does.
I don't know for sure.
No, for sure. Can ask gods.
We go.
every time he says that, he like starts pulling something up.
No.
Save your energy and spells.
It's worth noting as well, like his his things have been tousled and turned. His tent's all fucked up. His cloak is like on the ground somewhere else where he left it, and he was like,
Okay, what's my stuff?
puts his mask back on.
I have a question. The chief. I assume that everyone knows that Razna has a way to communicate with them. But do they have a way to communicate with Razna? If we appear on sight, can they just call him?
No. Razna come. We no call.
I have
Keep your
another
eye out for
question.
little orbs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I assume that you told us when you did detect thoughts on him? Did you tell us like everything that you saw?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
You writing?
Yes, on the Snuta.
Not so good.
the being that can absorb the Hajum and become one with it. Can that happen anywhere?
Rog-gogg no. Essence must be freed first. Then yes.
You can assume that that's what Helgoth was doing
Must melt in the
at
fire.
the forge in Hells
To free the essence.
to free the essence and take it for himself.
So I think it's actually... I had this thought earlier. Better to fight Razna away from Mount Kadal
100% it is.
there's less chance of him being able to absorb the essence for himself.
I agree.
So it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
If he came down.
The only problem is if
The orcs
The
rise
orcs.
up against. Yeah. But if they see a new chief, ordering them to stand back.
Orcs might fight for
Regardless.
new chief.
Right.
Little.
Chase, dragon.
it's probably the best chance.
Oh, gods, Gorgo be with us. Okay, Snooter, let's go.
He starts hopping up on top of him.
That's mine.
So do
Whatever loose.
Keep low profile.
Oh, you want
So you're
myself,
going ahead?
though.
Yes.
Starts like settling up against.
Just handle like
Mack truck.
big trouble. Defines the leg. Oh my god.
guess I'll just walk on my swollen feet
Oh,
down there.
I don't think we're like Claire's carrots.
No, I know.
Snooter, go.
That's not going to stop Davina from making a comment, though.
No, of course.
Hang back. Small distance. Eyes. Watch. See. Dragon. Make hide.
Alright.
Yes.
We go fast.
Yes.
Make it 2. Buy lunch.
You buy lunch?
He's buying.
Oh, I thought you?
What?
Come on, let's go.
Are you
Just
past-
reminds me of John being on the side of the fucking mountain and being like, wait, it's lunchtime.
I meant to lead us up here. It was a purposeful
Nice.
lunch
Wait,
spot. Good view. Oh yeah, I didn't know. It's lunchtime. I figured we could go for a little mountaintop lunch.
For lunch.
This is what we always do. This is what we do when you're not around.
Is there a point for me to use passive little trace right now?
thing?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Rog-gogg starts like heading towards. He just starts going east a small ways.
We need to hide though.
Yeah, we
There's
need
no
to.
place to hide.
Exactly, passive the trace.
No, it just means we won't be leaving footprints. That's it.
Yeah,
they can
there's
still
no
see us.
cover, unfortunately.
Save
right,
yourself
right,
in
right,
case
right,
God
right.
forbid something
Right.
happens.
Yeah.
But you guys are crafty, and maybe you'll find a way that you can hide somehow. Where if he is flying around,
Do you have the hut prepared as a spell?
except he's the
Yes.
washroom really quickly.
Just in case, and then we can.
As Rog-gogg takes off eastward on Snoota, on the back of Snoota, how do you guys want to proceed?
Stealthily, for sure.
I'm gonna hide.
Is there still
I mean, so if you guys are moving stealthily at a slow pace, and he is moving at a fast pace, because he said that it's best if we just move fast.
Just move.
As you've got a bunch
Whatever
of
pace he's going.
open ground to cover,
Yeah.
he said it's best to move fast, but that's up to you guys.
No, let's
as-
move fast,
as
and
you
then
know.
when we get within a certain range, then we can start to use.
When he tells us stuff, fuck off.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Where's my map?
Alright,
Oh,
let's
there it
go.
is. So again, yeah, you guys are.
Yeah, like where?
You're based on where you would guess, because the mountain's north of you. You guys would be somewhere around here.
Bruh.
Oh, wow.
We fucking truck.
Oh, you guys went
closer than
like all the way through here, up this bullshit, like through underground crap.
Damn, we should drive underground more often.
It was a decent path, considering you went underneath the entire army.
Yeah, it was a full week of travel.
It was a week
But I
of
mean, it would have been a
travel.
full week of
travel.
running away from Razna otherwise.
Or
being
running
dead.
from orcs,
Raptors
or
or-
you know.
Or being dead.
Dinosaurs. I don't know what kind of shit you got in this world.
I got raptors. Oh, I got raptors, boys. So anyway, this is where we're at, somewhere around here. So, all right.
Do we know how long we're traveling for? It's like another week on foot.
No, what?
Few hours.
He said
3 hours.
It's like 3 hours at most. But if you're going at a fast pace, it'll be more like 2. So,
Alright, let's run for 2 hours straight.
as you guys put up a light jog, let's say at bare minimum,
Keeping that baby
just
lead
flying.
off.
and you're just yeah.
Snoring.
Is Bashira out, or is she in her cell?
She'd probably be in the box.
Okay, she's in the box. All the lizards are with you guys.
Yeah.
Meditate.
They're keeping step. All right, so I'll ask all of you guys to roll me perception checks as you are traveling.
Perception.
This one. This.
I was 1 out from a 20.
All right.
Well, it's a good one.
All right.
Call it when you get a 20,
All right.
okay?
And we're gonna do. So what did I say? 2 hours. So we'll do. We'll do 1 hour check.
I got a 20, but not an actual.
That's what I get. I got a 1 for that,
you
for that comment.
30 cosmic.
Okay, great.
20.
This is more like keeping your eyes out for specifically Razna, maybe orcs that might be running around. Who knows, something like
Lucian
that.
hates the AD is blinded. 8.
Haze.
Yeah, just. Are we there yet?
30 for front runner right now.
20.
20.
I got a 28 for the first one and a 22 for the second one.
Okay. So with that, your first hour of you guys kind of jogging.
Oh, 2.
Davina's perceiving.
Do we roll 2?
Well, there's going to be a second one here, and
First hour and second hour.
Oh, okay.
So as you guys are hoofing it, again, like these rolling hills of this kind of red, dusty, hardened earth that's packed down and dry, and there's nothing that could possibly grow in this area is what you kind of guess at it. But you see little groundhogs, small animals, critters as you're continuing on. Insects, big scorpions, things like that as you're going. So there's life, but there's a severe lack of nourishment to the land here, from what it seems. It's almost as if it's been picked clean or something like that. But you don't notice anything flying in the skies at that point. However, Tim, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw as your first hour of running.
Against magic?
It is.
I got 26 on the next one. My floaty stick.
10.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna do what I said. I'm just gonna willingly fail that.
Okay. I would say, what'd you get for your perception?
On my second one, I got a 18.
I'll say, so as you guys are running along, Barrett, roll me a perception check.
Outside of the 2 that I would have rolled?
Correct, yeah. We're doing it. It's just to see if you're actually going to notice, because
again,
15? You're running along. Okay, you will notice that as you guys are running, you see an orb floating around Timdale at some point.
I'm just going to yell out, Davina, would you like some of your rations?
Where is it, Barrett?
About a foot on your right above your head.
I'm gonna look directly into the area that Barrett is describing to me. And I'm just gonna look directly into the orb, and then I'm going to kind of as I'm running, kind of pan around me, and then I'm just going to point to my chest. And then that's it.
Okay.
You know where I am.
Oh yeah, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Right here.
It's right fucking
Right
here.
fucking
It's
here.
right here.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
I like it.
Second leg, perception checks.
I got an 18.
So you see the orb go away
Doesn't
after.
get an intimidate on that? That was
It
audacious.
was sexy. There's really no way of knowing the results of that.
26 in my second roll.
22.
22 as well.
20. Dirty 20.
Is it perception?
Yep.
Easy. Is this
You
the
do
second?
already
I've
rolled.
already done
Second
it.
one, yeah.
22.
18 power.
What was your second one?
I don't know.
It was like a
22.
22.
22. Yeah.
I remember.
Keeping your eyes to the skies as you guys continue to leg it across these dunes. As you, what do we want here? Maybe, I don't know, I've always liked this jam. It's a good time. So as you guys crest another hill,
For the jam.
you can hear the clanging and clatter of bustling metropolis of warriors and workers driving towards one singular goal. It can be heard from far off as you begin to approach. As you do, you see a large, spanning city, a clustered maze of tents and bone and leather. Paths wind through muddy streets, overhangs of hills and cliffs and rock where there's an unorganized muddle where orcs are abundant. See tall towers that dot throughout the surrounding outskirts, the orcs stationed within them to keep watch over the city and provide it with security. And And as you kind of crest that, you hear very far off in the north distance the very faintly echo to your ears as you begin to see, like, Rog-gogg's already like walking down. He's like basically at the edge of this city. As you see him kind of enter the streets, kind of give one look back just to make sure you guys were still there before pursuing into the city. So, we have our, I believe this is our last new...
Fun!
Wait.
Well, there's a map of Nakadal.
Yes.
Just a battle map.
Massive.
Oh.
So if you guys are getting...
Where are the training grounds?
I don't know if they have enough training grounds.
You guys will be approaching from this side here,
Yeah.
as this is kind of what you see across.
Jake did it.
Oops.
I was so close.
And you see again, Rog-gogg begin his way into the city. So from here,
Nice.
how would you guys like to approach is the question.
I mean, he told us to hide, right? And told us to like
Go
try
towards the center.
and try. But, well, he said
wait
if he
for the signal,
dies,
right?
he said if he dies, go to the center. He said to try to actually hide because otherwise they will kill us on sight,
Okay, so
right? Isn't that what he said?
Yeah.
That is what
Yeah,
it
make your way towards center. Don't be seen, basically.
Right. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So that's not
That's
not what I heard.
understood
Yeah.
either.
so I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
okay.
Okay.
My hub's up too.
All right. So
Forgot about your HUD thing.
as you guys begin your way, I'll need everyone to make me stealth checks. Disadvantage.
Because of
But with
You
a
have no cover.
plus 10.
right.
Pass Without Trace gives a plus 10, not advantage.
Fuck, I rolled a nat 20.
I thought that you were like fuck.
Yeah.
No, well, because I can't take the nat 20.
Oh, right.
So it's plus 10 as well?
20.
Oh my god! I rolled a nat 22.
Fuck!
I got 23.
And I rolled a 9, you rolled an 8.
Plus 10 with the plus 10?
Plus 10 plus
Do
my 8.
you want to hit the lizards as well?
Wow.
Yep.
Thank you.
23.
22 for me.
24 for me.
27.
That would have
28 for
33.
Oos.
Nice rolls, you guys.
Do I still have, if I go invisible, do I still have disadvantage?
No. You'll be at advantage.
So technically, you don't get advantage, but just like rules is written, the invisible condition doesn't allow advantage. But in this case, the disadvantage is coming from the lack of cover, and
That's
it gives
it.
me the heavily obscured condition, so that would be
Yes.
the cover. So is it okay if I just do a straight roll?
It's going to be 40 anyways.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like you're literally
Oh my
impossible to see without.
I agree that it's dumb that invisible doesn't give you advantage on stealth, but them's the rules.
Really?
Yeah.
People just have disadvantage at trying to see you.
Oh.
Well, it's more that an invisible creature is impossible
impossible
to
to
see without the aid of magic
But they don't
or a
have
special
disadvantage.
sense.
There's no advantage on stealth rolls against them.
So, like, basically, for purposes of trying to see you, you're impossible to see. So you, but
They
for
can't
noise,
Rules is written, it only allows you to take, like, it gives you the heavily obscured condition all the time.
But you can still make
Which
noise.
means that rules is written, you
But
can
Pass
just,
Without
you
a
can,
Trace stops the noise.
you can only make a stealth check if you have the obscured condition or if you have cover to hide behind.
Oh, okay. Weird.
yeah.
So, I'm-
So
straight-
you'll
straight
make
roll?
yours normal. Everyone else is at disadvantage.
Sure, it's still gonna be
What
like
was
40.
our lowest? I suppose.
Oh my god.
Nat 20, third round.
So nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Yeah, but we can't take ours. He can.
So what was our lowest?
22
Oh,
is what I have.
22, I think is the
I got a
lowest.
23.
22 was lowest.
Yeah.
Wow, that is really good, you guys.
For lizards?
Would have been
Yeah,
a 33 if I
thank you.
could
Oos
have
got
taken it.
28.
Wow,
Damn!
crutch.
Crutch?
Right, clutch.
You're the crutch.
I'm starting to think that that was probably the best spell I probably could have taken.
Okay.
Oh god, yeah.
Dude.
It's been super handy so far.
If I could
So-
take it, I would.
As you guys begin to,
total?
45.
What the fuck?
We get it.
you just assume he's
in
with
a
you.
pocket realm.
Invisible.
So it'll take a few hours to get through the city. I will say, for the sake of simplicity, it'll take 3 hours, maybe 4, depending on stealth checks. So your visibility will last an hour, but we'll obviously for the first check that makes perfect sense. So as you guys make your way down this kind of like rolling slope again, noting where the towers are, noting, okay, through that horizon, they won't have line of sight for here. You're able to kind of dip your way beyond the outskirts and towards the perimeter of the city before you begin to enter these streets. As you kind of get a little bit closer, you see that the paths are crowded with daily life. Many like woven fences surrounded with gardens, like boars and other beasts, dinosaurs, kinds like penned up, what have you. This stench of animal fats and blood fill the air amongst the other foul things that waft into your nostrils from the breeze. You can see from here, mounted at the highest point within the center, is a mass of tents, like a big hovel-like structure, the grand tent of the orcish chieftain.
Chieftain hut.
You can see it off in the distance. From what you guess, like maybe about 3 hours worth of traveling through these streets, depending on stealth checks, depending on your route.
Little Razna.
So that was our first stealth check. So you guys are like on the border, basically. You've made it to the perimeter. The streets are crowded. However, you do have some cover now. So, are we doing another pass without a trace?
I'm gonna do another pass.
Okay.
Smart. So not disadvantage this time?
No disadvantage this time. That was like the hardest one, getting past the perimeter there. Now that you guys are in the streets, we'll see how she goes.
That's a
19 on
31 for me.
Mine's a 30. That's without a trace this thing.
25.
What do you got? What's your base stealth?
6.
So plus 16. So 18.
Kind of, yeah.
19 plus 25.
Still, 18 is very low.
Yeah.
18 is our
Still
lowest
not
so
bad,
far.
though.
Yes.
Okay.
No. You're good.
Jesus.
Sorry, well I was gonna boom, but then I
Nearly
need to
heard
save
it.
that.
Yeah,
You can
save it.
that.
Okay.
Okay, so 18, as you guys begin to pass through, going by, trying your best to sneak through the the streets here are not normal streets. They're mostly like where there's space, people can walk. There are narrow corridors. There are kind of openings where you see like, orcs are trading things with have you. There's little ones running around, like orcish children running around. As you guys are coming around a corner, like unnoticed to everyone except Timdale, you see this one orcish child like come around the corner holding a small like something in its hands. It looks like a ball or something like that, but it's made of like stone and iron.
Ball in the cup.
As it's kind of like on the other side of a fence and you guys are sneaking along it, its eyes pop up just as like the top of your hair is going by.
Do I see it? Do we see the orc?
That's your passive.
No, I'm just kidding.
Your passive's only 14. Let's say Davina, you notice this, and Kushaga would probably notice this as well. That you see this child kind of like look.
I keep an eye on
See the little like
child.
orcish teeth kind of. It looks like it's about to speak.
Can I
Speak as a child.
cast
Keep going.
Move.
keep moving or what?
Mamo!
Fast friends.
Does it have to
The
understand
save?
you?
Also,
It would, yeah.
The
Hold on.
distance.
What is this spell?
Where the fuck did it go?
Because like they won't understand you.
You want it?
No, but I cast fast friend.
You cast it.
It doesn't-
So you cast it. We'll just see what the spell does.
What the fuck is that?
Wow, this is a long.
Wisdom saving throw of 18.
I don't know, but do they need to understand you?
Yes, that can understand you. So it will automatically pass the test. Yell. You don't understand because it's speaking Orcish, but like, and then turns and runs the other way, kind of like,
Run. Just keep running.
with that.
Going.
But you will consume the spell slot. It just
Yep.
didn't work out. You guys are going to continue to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I think
You
we're
hear this
running
kind of
now.
voice like, ah!
We're running now.
You guys are running?
I mean, we've been caught, basically.
Oh, yeah, up and caught.
I mean, it could be the
Crazy
imagination
kid's
of a kid.
imagination. Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
No, that's why I really was hoping that I was going to be able to see it and be like,
So as you guys begin to like scurry away, who would be like in the rear, I suppose?
I'd be in the middle, keeping everybody.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
I'd also be in the middle.
We can't all be in the middle.
I'll be in the front.
I'll be in the back.
Oh, that's not 20.
Brother.
Plus 12
what?
is a 32.
Okay, so you see like as you guys are probably about 30 or 40 feet away from that, yes?
Where are the lizards?
They're with you guys.
They have.
They've been rolling well.
We had like a
They're rolling well.
28 stealth.
So as you guys are like Kushaga in the back, you look back to kind of see if anything is following you. If you cast it again, this is the second hour leg.
Okay, then no, I'm visible.
Okay, so you're visible, but your stealth is still really high.
Yeah.
You'll take notice that again, like you guys are maybe about 30 feet away from where that happened. And then you see this like orcish mother with like a baby on one breast and kind of like the child at her side, and the child like pointing down that way, and she begins to peer, trying to see where you guys like what this child is looking at, what have you. Do you want to do anything? That you know that they will have a clear line of sight to your party. As they're coming around, you have a moment to react if you want to try and do something.
Is there like an alleyway nearby or something that we can duck into, like a different direction we can take? Like,
well,
I know it's
there's no time, unfortunately. Yes, there might be, but you just don't have time to react at the moment. You can.
So I don't have time to react. So what happens?
Well, you have no time to like steer your whole party off the path. Basically, you only have a moment to react to
like
them
throw a sideways
turning their
or
head to
leave,
see you,
basically.
essentially.
Do you kill the breastfeeding mother?
Yeah, literally.
It's like I don't even know what I have available to me at the moment. Like
Your
I don't know
tools.
where I am. Like I don't know.
let's say that
is it just me that like?
How about we draw a
can
map
see?
reference here?
Well, you're in the back.
Let's assume it's this little like street here or so.
Okay.
That's about 50 feet long, and you're just being spotted kind of like on the other side of a little fence. Like there's a bit of separation from you guys. You're about again 30 feet away from this individual.
Is it just me that's gonna be spotted, or is it like?
Well, like you
we're
can
all
see
out
your
in the
friends like are in a line basically right now, like one after another. You guys are following kind of like a snake almost. So they'll be, that they'll be able to see the trail end of your party wandering through the streets for sure. Unless you do something.
So my initial reaction is to direct them to go in a direction that they're still going to be spotted, but will be going in the perpendicular direction. Do you know what I mean? Like,
okay, so
go this way. We're being spotted. Basically, like maybe they'll think it was. I don't know. Maybe they'll come here to search for it, but we can lose them by taking another route.
So the last thing you would notice is their eyes kind of like lock in. You see them see you as she kind of like
we've been spotted
and runs down the other way. You guys can hear Kushaga's voice. You kind of dart off the path. Let's do another stealth check as you start to hear kind of like voices raising around you.
This would still be within
you
the
still
hour.
get lots of cover.
This would still be within the hour of the.
Yes.
Okay.
This is kind of a second one because that one didn't work out that well.
17, that's dirty
31.
20.
31.
26.
Okay, 26.
27.
27.
And 23 for the
23,
lizards.
okay.
34.
Nice.
Redemption.
35.
What was our lowest? 20?
Dirty 20.
Just 20. Okay, wow.
Just a pathetic little 20.
So you guys have to take a route
on an 18,
that
so
leads
that's
you
not-
like slightly away from the center for a moment to avoid any other conflict or what have you. You hear like raised voices around you. You see like orcs kind of running down and kind of like questionably looking like you guys are making sure to avoid all of that and kind of turning when you have to avoid being seen, running down like narrow areaways. Now there are points where you have to like stop, wait for things to pass by before like basically making a gap from cover to cover. Being that there's like so many of you, it takes a bit of time at times. So that'll be another hour, and you guys are still about 2 checks away, let's call it, from your destination towards the center.
Okay.
You had to take a bit of a detour for that.
Okay. So we added a check, basically.
Yes, exactly.
We didn't
So
gain one, we added another
are
one.
we doing another pass for the 3rd check, basically?
Yes.
That's up to Barrett.
Are we? It's not up to
Do you
us.
That's a lot of spell slots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use. I'll use another 2.
2?
As in like another level 2.
Oh, I got you. Okay. So plus 10 again. No disadvantage. So glad you didn't murder that orc woman. That would have been sad. Not that I was baiting that, but you know.
That does my good dad today.
35.
Just had to beat me, didn't you?
We'll have a plus 15 on stealth.
You got plus 17.
25.
No, before the plus 10.
Oh, fuck me.
19.
23. 32.
34.
So 19 is our low. That's the lowest perception yet for the orcs. Next hour, as you guys are traveling through, it is a tense hour as you are doing it. You hear voices, but eventually, like half an hour or so, things seem to calm down a little bit. You don't hear voices. You see less like running around in your vicinity, and you feel like you've gotten away from wherever it is that they are looking for you, and you have definitely evaded any discovery so far. Last leg. You're very close.
Almost there, Tim.
What do I want to let's use pinky?
Oh,
Are you doing another?
I don't have
the constant sound of everything as well is kind of aiding to your
So we don't have
footsteps
pass
and what
this
have you.
time?
No, I don't have the spell
No
slot for it.
pass? Okay.
No pass.
So
25.
straight roll
Wow.
Dirty 20.
20,
25.
25,
23.
23,
Definitely not.
Boom.
6. No,
What's the
17.
point?
17 is
We're at the
lowest.
very end, right?
29 or 30.
Do you have to
29 is
go
fine.
together crowd now?
Yeah, for the orcs looking at you.
And we declare
Last one.
How close are we to the center? This will actually determine if I use my boon or not.
Within an hour for sure.
Within an hour.
What does that mean, I guess? Because here's my thing. I rolled a 13. Very low. But I was just saying, like, I'm kind of like, what's the point of using my boon to make it higher? The highest I'm going to get is a 23, right? Still low on the scale of how however well everyone rolls. But are we not trying to gather a crowd?
Yeah.
It's just so I kind of want to know how far away we are. Because if we're an hour away, that's a long time to go. If we're a half an hour away, it's not as bad. Where you can start start yelling out at that point. Fuck, what's the
Orc knock.
Orc knock.
I thought we were waiting for Rog-gogg's call.
I rolled a 13.
So, be as sneaky as possible. That's our main goal right now.
You're not sure. You're not sure how long it's going to take to get to the center, unfortunately.
Can I guidance on
If a dragon comes down, I would like to have my boon for that.
Well,
if we die before
it's more of a guidance on the initial skill check, which you didn't do already, so I'm going to say no, unfortunately.
And you also have to be within touching distance.
Right, okay.
And I don't know where I am in
I
relation
figured
to
I'd
you.
try.
Oh, don't worry, it's just a 2, so I rolled a 15 instead.
Okay.
Better than 13.
I'm just going to say that the DC was 15.
There you go. That's what's
You just say to
That's
feel
boon,
better.
baby.
Let's just keep going.
That's power boon. Power boon.
You know, he would have no problem telling you you failed.
So, as you guys are making your way, you can kind of picking your streets carefully, dropping down where you have to, like literally laying on the ground at times, kind of like, oh my god. As you get closer and closer, the amount of orcs in the area gets more and more. Where eventually you guys find yourselves within viewing distance of a large statue of a red dragon. As you see, mounted at the highest point in the center, the grand tent of the orcish chieftain, and not far from that tent, the tent of the elder shaman. And out front in the center for all to see and pay tribute, the stone statue of the red dragon Razna, painted in his likeness. As you look on, you see the large chieftain tent, and you see residing outside of that, well, I suppose you see this kind of like large leathery structure braced with bone and rock around its exterior. The main entrance arced by 2 enormous tusks that kind of like cross over, big mammoth tusks by the looks of it, of some kind. Outside, you see resting a monstrous, red-scaled Tyrannosaurus Rex.
We already being a big bastard, I think.
So, and now around the statue, you guys see like piles of meat and trinkets and small things of that kind, kind of piled around the base of this giant statue. So, as you guys are currently hidden, and you do see like a lot of orcs wandering around the area. What are you gonna do? And you do see Rog-gogg, who's kind of like looking around, like
I don't want to do anything.
he doesn't see you guys because you're hiding really well. But
Davina, could use some healing.
Oh.
Gonna need it.
Yes. And I get.
Did a long rest and that was it.
Jesus.
Do you have subtle spell?
No.
How far away is Rog-gogg?
I do
Is it
have
over 60 feet?
maybe
distance spell.
It's just because we're trying to be quiet and you're casting a spell.
You're
Yeah,
like flashy bland.
How hurt are you?
I missed 65.
65. Okay.
you can get pretty close to him. I'd say like the edge of
Okay.
looks like maybe that's kind of
So I will
representing.
do cure wounds at.
It's like based on the map, you guys can see how there's
on you.
a lot of
So-
space in this area, and then like the huts around it. So you guys are in this area somewhere, probably more like around here somewhere.
Okay.
Creep to the front of the group.
Yeah, I'll say
Send a message.
within 60 feet, sure.
Alright, I'm gonna send a telepathic message for Rog-gogg. Say, Rog-gogg,
23 points of healing.
you were spotted several times.
You want more?
Wouldn't hurt.
What?
This is Kushagra.
I have a healing potion you can have.
I don't know how long we can stay hidden.
2d4 plus 4. 2.
Better get this orc knocked on the road.
Where Usk?
He's with us. He's hiding.
Okay.
Oh, he can't communicate back unless I open up a link.
When Davina would be healing Ooze, he would hand her a little trinket.
I'll just say I opened up a side link with Rog-gogg,
Yeah.
Ooze,
I've not come back from this one.
That look.
Barrett, and
Absolutely not.
Tyndall. I can choose 5 now.
Fine. Oh, your proficiency
Yeah.
bonus.
One more. Oh, I guess Lucian.
Yeah. You have to kill a dinosaur first and foremost. What?
Oh, I'm just like.
So you send a message to Rog-gogg.
Thinking.
You kind of
Communicate back.
see him get off the Triceratops if he wasn't already.
That's 6 hours.
Starts walking towards the chieftain's hut. See him go up, kind of like as the big T-Rex kind of. Okay. Doesn't pass as he pushes through the door. You guys are waiting.
I have my side link established so he can communicate.
Okay. Let's say, I don't know if you would know, but like in his mind, in your mind, I guess. You hear,
You want my greater? I'll give it to you.
it's so weird because you guys aren't in there. He's not like conversing everything that he's saying.
Yeah. What would he say, like, after the conversation is concluded? Like, if things go wrong, maybe he'd shout a warning, or if things go well, then he'd be like,
Where
you
are you at now?
know what I mean?
Missing 13. It's more than enough.
Are you sure?
Say it's going to be like a moment or two, but eventually you hear back in your mind, Kushagra, you hear,
Chief, come. Usk. Make ready.
He's coming out.
Do you
This
need
is
any
it.
more healing?
I'm good.
Do you have healing potions?
Not anymore.
You took them.
Just see a couple of bottles beside him.
Yeah, just go.
Double fisted them.
I used 4
The moment after that, you see.
a merchant that we can go
I'll
to.
give you a healing
Shopping.
ointment. I have 2 doses.
Yeah, do your
of
thing for a
healing
second,
ointment.
guys. Sorry.
Almost because the fight of
2d8 plus 2, and there's two of those.
I've got
It
your
takes
back if
full
you need
action
mass
to do
healing. From afar.
Maybe would a healing
It's-
potion be
that's
better?
interfering
I guess
with
it's 2d4 plus 2. It's like
I think
drop in the
self
bucket
are
and hit
interfering,
points.
right?
It's all drops in the bucket.
We all die.
do you have any
Thousands of
amount that can be topped up right now?
Do you think we're going to be able
Yeah,
to get out
listen.
of here anyway?
Yeah, I'll do an
fails?
ointment while
I could.
we're waiting.
Before he goes
2d8
out,
plus 2.
I can go
D8.
That's true. Yeah, and also if you have
2d8 plus what?
fasting to
2.
get us into the mansion or whatever, I don't know, the Arcane Gate's probably good.
So he says that, like, Usk, be ready type of thing. So what are you guys going to do at the moment?
Keep hiding.
waiting. Yeah,
You guys are going to keep hiding?
I'm going to give Usk 1 bardic inspiration.
That's a D8.
D10.
D8.
So as you're...
It's better than nothing.
Is there anything else I can give you? Do you want a rejuvenation potion?
I can give you false life, but it won't give you that much. 1d4 plus 4.
I don't know. What if he loses a hand?
I
I
do
don't
not
know.
have Arcane Gate, just in case. Just take like 10 days.
No. This is fine. More than enough now.
I can.
Usko. It's time.
Steal one.
But Bear brings up a good point.
Bonus action.
We can't let you die.
Do it again.
But if we interfere, we all die. But if you fail,
We all
don't we
die.
all die?
Who's gonna fail?
You just said that you might not make it back.
Who's gonna fail?
That's the
Spirit.
It's going to be fine.
Might die, won't fail though.
What's wrong with you?
I'm just gonna start walking.
They're like holding me back. Hold me back. Yeah, hold me back. Hold me. I'm like not moving.
Primo time for that.
No one's gonna hold me back.
It's going to be fine.
Meanwhile, all they have to do is like grab like the back of your shirt, and you're like, nobody's holding me.
My little legs.
We're just like dab to dab to dab.
Which is also be
Except I'm like literally could punch you into the ground.
Yeah, I know you fucking destroy me.
Okay, so
Get him out.
as Usk
It only does what? 6?
13 strength.
No, that's just me calling all of them.
How many does it do?
Okay. As Usk marches out from hiding with all the courage that he could be mustered from his companions, you stride out. Immediately, orcs take notice of you. You start to see, like, weapons being drawn, like orcs marching towards you as you kind of head towards center. As Rog-gogg comes forth from the tent, the back of his neck being pushed forth by, you see another, like, huge armored orc behind him, and 2 others come to the side
Is it the same one that we saw in like the vision?
as they kind of like shove him out.
We went fire.
Rog-gogg. And you see 4 more of what you guys would recognize as the Flame Blessed come around as well. This really doesn't need to be here, but as well as another shaman who comes forth from the tent too.
Where's the fucking chief? Oh, I should have shut up.
And behind Rog-gogg, pushing him by the back of the neck, you see the biggest orc you've ever seen, for one.
It's not so bad.
I just realized literally every single being, even the children orcs, are towering over me. I am the smallest thing in this place.
Yeah.
You might not even.
Up on the
The
tent.
kids are probably like 4. The kids are probably like 4 foot.
So you see donning these heavy black plates of armor covering most of this hulking body of this vicious brute. His head is large and bald with a large visible scar covering over one side. His tusk-like teeth jut from the lower lip, one broken down half to its original size. A massive double-sided axe held stiffly in the palm of one hand, and the back of Rog-gogg's neck in the other. Forces him down as Rog-gogg screams out, "Oknak!" and his voice erupts across the city. as you see orcs kind of like their attention going from Usk immediately to the top, where they see Rog-gogg and their leader, Durgog, Blood Axe, behind him. Usk, being that you can understand this, you hear Durgog.
Challenger! Traitor!
Pointing at Rog-gogg as you hear all the orcs kind of like. See the large Tyrannosaurus Rex standing behind Rog-gogg, its mouth dripping with saliva in anticipation. As you see the other two, like big armored orcs, grab Rog-gogg by either arm and hold him between them. He steps past.
I feel like I'm translating for everyone, like everything that's happening over here. I'm just saying.
Kind of walks down the hill a little tiny bit. You hear him address the crowd.
What say for the traitor?
Holding his axe high in the air. You hear the crowd.
Blood, death, kill him!
Looks back towards Rog-gogg. You see him connect his eyes to yours.
I stand for traitor. Only true orc here that's worth it.
Drawing out like the ultra sword off my back.
Who this? Pitiful lizard!
I Usk, champion of Gorgo, champion Rodon.
Just laughs. Drops the axe heavy onto the ground like.
We'll see about that.
Picks it up before the large Tyrannosaurus Rex kneels down before him. He mounts it.
Touched you.
Walks over.
You're allowed to bring pets.
Mounted atop this T-Rex. You hear the crowd like. So this guy gets escorted out. It's okay, giant snooter, get back over here. And they're just holding Rog-gogg basically he's at their mercy right now in his arms. He walks around on his Tyrannosaurus Rex, standing in front of the statue of Razna, asserting his dominance over everything. You see this again 12, 15 foot giant dinosaur and this huge, heavily armored orc atop it.
Well, what say?
You hear the whole crowd.
Hook, knock, hook, knock, hook, knock, hook, knock.
What say you?
Orc knock. We fight.
Fucking T-Rex.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
All of us?
No. Unless you're fighting.
If you want to go first, you use bardic inspiration on the inspiration on that. If you fail, you keep the bardic inspiration.
Worth it.
How do you fail on initiative?
True.
It's
I
not
feel
a,
like,
it's
maybe
not an
like
ability
declared,
check.
like I want to go first.
It's not an ability check, attack, or saving.
Isn't...
That's on
I thought initiative was an ability.
I think initiative's a special check.
It is. Yeah.
It's
It's
kind
an
of
initiative.
Because I get an increase on my initiative with Jack of all trades, which increases.
Ability
It's like a special kind of ability.
Okay.
It's.
I don't feel like it would be. Yeah.
No.
So as he challenges you, leaps off the back and lands in the ground, kind of like the T-Rex right at his back, kind of like he kind of like pats it a couple times, pulls some kind of meat out of his pocket and throw it into its mouth. It's like you have the advantage on initiative.
Wow. Impressive.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Let's do it for the second time this session.
No.
Ready to rumble. That was
I'm
the
like
practice
enthralled. This one's enthralling though. The other one we hit an AC of 11. I was like, yeah, whatever.
round. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna
Just hit
start.
those big numbers again. You were.
Should I build another scaffolding for us?
Alright.
I thought I had an idea.
Rage.
It is an
Tail
ability.
form.
It's an
Oh,
ability
it
check.
is an ability check. Okay.
Lo and behold. Okay.
But I agree that it can't be. It can't be failed.
Failed.
So
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah.
It's
Can't
used.
keep it.
Unless it was like pool, and it's like I declare that, you know what
It's
I
not.
mean? Like I declare I want to go first.
Okay.
That's fair. If I don't go first, it didn't make sense. Okay.
All right, guys.
You got this.
Usk, as he throws himself off this Tyrannosaurus Rex, his feet hit the ground with a thud, kind of.
These guys.
You pull your sword forth.
Yep. Yep.
Can you give me a drink?
So
Josh?
rage into tail form.
Rage and tail.
Yep. Just charging off.
The ground like quakes underneath your feet as well as you dig in and run forward towards him, sword drawn. You hear the eruption from the crowd as they all kind of like.
Like the tip of the blade is like dragging through the earth.
Oh, just like how I did.
Coming for your first swing.
Yep.
As your tail like grows as you run along, so doing the tail. All right.
Oh, that's dope. Go Godzilla. Get him.
Hi, Juice.
This is fun.
Juice.
Hi, Juice.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
That sounds like it almost did.
Close. And that's scary.
That's
That's
real
real scary.
scary.
Alright, that damage could be better. 3, 9, 12, 15 damage. First strike.
Same with Rog-gogg. You crunch across him and you hear the plate like clanging against very tough orcish skin.
Okay. Do like a big, like underhand, like uppercut almost with the sword.
You say this is reckless?
Yes, this is
Okay,
all
reckless. Gotcha.
It's the only way. Baby.
The only way, baby.
And then like stopping the momentum and reversing it into like almost like a thrust downwards.
Hell yeah.
4, 8, okay. 28 to hit.
It's.
That sounded really
I
nice.
would thought I was 2 1s. I was like,
Might as well just use the calculator. Actually, there's only one enemy.
damage 6, 9 plus 12, 15, 20 damage.
That was a good strike.
Yep.
As you see, you guys see metal clanging from where you are. It's like you hear the impacts from the heavy swings from Usk.
Have we been made? Like, are we still?
Your stealth still stands.
Okay.
They're quite preoccupied with what's going on at the moment.
baby.
Yeah.
Sword deck. This only happens once a year.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
that was your turn. All right, he's going to
Get ready.
take a legendary action.
Cool. 6, 6, 6.
That's cool. That makes sense.
As you see him kind of like
Double yours. Double.
and shake off whatever impacts of whatever blows just took place.
What?
Weakling.
And swings with his axe towards you.
Legendary second.
So reckless will be at advantage then.
Yes.
That's a 28 to hit.
It is.
Okay. He's going to use a bonus action with that hit to try and headbutt you as well. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
On save.
It's fairly.
28 total.
Okay, no problem. You pass. That is going to be 13 plus 6, 19 points of slashing, so halved.
Yep.
First attack. Second attack. Oh, actually. Oh, you're raging. Your size increases, correct?
Yes.
Okay, this will not impact you then.
Oh, because you're too big.
Yeah. But second attack is a 22 to hit.
Okay. I'm gonna try and reaction that with
All right.
tail. So, not enough.
Okay. And 12 plus 9, 21 points of slashing damage. And then it halved, yes, halved. The last one is going to be a 30 to hit.
Or can't even.
For the same as last one, 21, so 10 points as well. And that is the end of his turn there.
I have a question.
Sure.
When he goes into rage form and he does enlarge, is there any kind of reaction from him? Any signs of intimidation? Any signs of like
Not from him.
from the orc? Yeah.
No.
They can't get frightened.
Also,
No, I'm not saying the frightened condition. I'm saying like this
Is he like,
giant lizard, literally
Yeah.
like giant in front of him, right?
all of the orcs are probably in town. Are going to be coming to watch this. Could we try to like cut into the back of this tent and file in and hide inside the tent while everyone else is watching this?
Sure. Yeah, feasibly, like I would imagine you guys would literally watch whoever was in the tent, if there were any, come out and be like, oh my god, spectacle. So yeah, if you guys wanted to, you might not be able to see what's going on outside though.
Outside like this fight,
Outside of the tent, if you're going to be in the tent.
but the fight is happening outside of the tent, so
I know. If you want to go
Flaps
in the
closed.
tent, you might not be able to see what's happening outside.
We're not all gonna be
We
like,
don't all need
let me
to
take
see.
a look. Yeah.
oh
that's
well. I mean, I want to see.
We meta can see.
Yeah.
Tim wouldn't keep her eyes on. She would keep her eyes on Ooze the entire time.
Anyway, whoever wants to be,
You could cut
this
a
is
little peephole
feasible.
and, like look through the peephole. Like mechanically, it would be safer to be inside one of the tents.
Okay,
I'll go.
Sure. Then yeah. Okay.
We hide.
You can peek between somebody's legs.
What I'm
Okay, so you
just
guys will
saying.
in-
Anyway, it's
Sure.
just mechanically. I don't give a shit. I'm saying like. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
So you guys are in the little hut. That's fine. Anybody who's not,
We all are.
okay, lizards included. Gotcha. All right. Ooze.
Or recklessness. Okay. 25.
Hits.
Baby.
Good hits so far.
That's good. Okay, good damage too on this one. 10, 16, 19, 27 damage.
Nice. Good job.
Second attack. Oh, that's a crit!
Boom!
Oh, fuck.
So as you swipe across him, you kind of hear him kind of like, and find a small window of opening between it. Crack with the sword.
Fuck him up.
Take the big one, baby. Big dirty bastard.
Okay, that's over. 11 plus 12, 23, 26, 29. 35, 36 damage.
Damn.
Wait.
That,
Plus.
Plus, what'd I say?
36.
36.
36 plus 6,
Plus.
So 42.
3, 45.
45 points of damage.
Let's fuck.
Thank fuck.
And hit him again.
Yeah, you see a little bit of blood come like on the edge of your sword after pulling it free afterwards. You hear the kind of like "Whoo!" from the crowd around, like That was your second attack?
Yeah, that was second attack. Oh, yeah.
That's it? Okay. Back to him. His legendary action, he's just going to attack you for a single attack. For another 30 to hit.
I think we can't do the same one twice.
9,
That's kind of a legendary. Cool. But it's like, usually it's like in a round, like where the round.
6, 15, so half that. So 7. And then he's going to do his 3 attacks into. They're all at advantage. First one is a hit. Well, I guess I'll tell you the numbers. So 26 on the first one, 30 on the second one. I've rolled a lot of 19s, no 20s
How
yet.
much you know?
And then a 27 on the last one.
Try.
No, you can't.
I can't math.
It doesn't matter.
I'll say on the first strike, roll me a Constitution saving throw as he tries to throw a headbutt into it and knock you.
If he's larger, didn't you say that he?
This is a different thing.
Oh, okay.
That's 19.
Okay, you are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Use your bardic inspiration on that save.
+5.
24.
All right.
Thank you.
It saves.
Yeah.
I'll allow, technically I shouldn't because you already knew the result afterwards, but I'll allow for that because that'll fuck you up.
Did the verbal ones in that? Oh, it's just verbal. But the magic still.
But that's still 3 attacks that connect with you.
Nobody can
So
see us
7, 9, 21,
They would see a little
26,
magic line
37
go from the
yeah.
tent.
plus 18. 37 plus 18 is 47, which makes
Wish I could paint them.
55.
It's still.
Yeah, I know.
Good see.
55 points of slashing damage.
So 20.
27.
2. Yes, 7.
27.
You're fine.
It's fine.
You're good.
Still doing good.
Can somebody do
Back to you.
More recklessness. More recklessness.
Good.
As he slashes into you, and you see blood like spray off of Usk, he kind of
28 on the hit.
he moves even faster than Usk with this big hulking body and this weapon. He swings it like very efficiently now. Sorry,
28.
28 hits.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 damage.
Nice one.
Second
Again, baby.
attack. 14 plus 11, 25.
Hits.
Boom. Okay, 12. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 damage. Big swinger. Big swinging boy.
13. Okay.
Attacks.
Okay. Chipping into him pretty good as you like flinching a little bit from the last several blows as you see chunks of yourself being thrown apart from either side. You smack back into him and you see him kind of like stumble for a half a moment on the back of his foot before regaining his step. He's looking pretty healthy still, no question.
I'm gonna do a hungry jaw into him.
Go for the bite.
Bite. With 20 to hit.
Hits. Just hits.
8 damage.
Okay.
You gain 8
Have-
life?
310.
Fuck's sake.
It's so bad for later.
So bad. For
Yeah,
later.
it doesn't stack super well. When you have 170 HP, you're
Yeah,
like,
like
sick.
sick.
I ate a scone once that healed me for more than that. That was it. Okay, he's going to do his legendary action to heal again this round. 14 points of
He's
healing.
still doing shitloads of damage every turn.
And then he's going to attack you for
He's doing like 30
3 attacks again. So first one for a 21 to hit.
It's worth trying.
Okay.
It still connects.
Okay. He'll try and stun you on that one if you want to make me a con save. Oops. And then damage will be...
It's a natural 20, 28 total.
Okay, so damage will be 21, so just 10.
Yep.
And then another attack for an 18. I think that'll miss.
I don't have my shield right now since I'm using greatsword.
So that hits.
It does hit.
And the next one will definitely hit too then, with a 23. 11, 12, 13, 22, 26 plus 12.
38.
38 halved points of slashing damage. As you guys are watching this, you see that Usk is losing this fight right now. You see far more blood coming off of him. As you see, like, what's your health at right now? You're like half?
82, yeah.
So he drops down to half health. You see more blood on Usk than you've seen ever before in your life as this orc is standing strong and tall still. As he kind of like, the last slash, you kind of...
Pathetic.
Must be something. There must be something we can do to
Your turn.
turn this tide.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Like,
As you're like feeling...
I don't know. Come on, old boy. Keep it together.
It's 22 to hit.
22 hits. 22
The
hits.
Rothlands is
Shimmering like
on
the
top of
shimmering
him,
like
not
silvery stuff.
not from you.
No. It's
Right?
a lance that comes from you.
Oh, it is.
23 damage.
23 damage, okay.
Second attack. Say 28.
28, definitely, yeah.
That's not bad. That's a good idea.
19 damage.
19 damage, okay.
Each creature.
Within the 20-foot radius, so if I do it, essentially
He goes in to try and smack you again with a legendary action. Oh, I guess it's still at advantage. So 15 plus 11, so yeah, 26 on that one to hit.
Fuck, I wish I had spell spell.
4, 6, and 6 would be 12 points of slashing. So. Or 6 and 6 plus 2 plus 6 is 14, so 7. My apologies.
All good.
And that was his legendary action. Goes back to his turn. You guys are cool at the moment?
I would like to ask them. I'm cool for now, but I'm asking them if it's a good idea if I should wait until Usk strikes to cast Rothalim's Psychic Lance to make him potentially incapacitated. And that might be enough to knock him out.
But it would be magic from this hut.
It would be merely a shimmer. Shimmer?
I have an
Not a no, it's not
It's a shimmering lance of psychic energy.
Once.
It's a visible effect.
Right.
I have a spell that
That's all
I
that
can
matters.
take a point to do damage. So,
Or I fireball.
We also just might be caught out from the incanting and like the sound of spells being cast.
So we just let die?
It's under features and traits.
It might be-
features? Maybe just
it might be
go to
runaway
class
time.
features and get rid of your other shit. What level did you get it at?
Rog-gogg will die.
I think I'd go
Yeah.
at
It's either Rog-gogg dies or Usk and Rog-gogg dies, and all of us
I
die.
don't remember.
Fair.
10. Yeah.
To use the oil.
No, it's not a spell.
Okay, back to him. Nothing yet?
Sorry, what?
Nothing yet.
Okay,
I mean, it
Durgog's
does
turn.
nothing, so why not? Right?
I'd like to divine intervention.
What's that do?
Hold on.
Basically,
Give a
I'm just
moment.
contacting my deity.
essentially,
This is a
almost
big
no.
one. This is a big one.
Tip the scales.
Need some water.
Essentially.
Heal him,
You need a roll
It is
on-
also, like, Usk is also barbarian enough that he can potentially go on without any hit points for some time.
You're right.
Why?
Let's-
Divine Intervention, the spell, right?
No,
No, it's not.
It's a feature and trait.
it's
Oh.
a cleric feature.
Okay. This is a new one. We haven't done this yet, have we?
I did it once and I failed.
Okay, so
It was, you had to roll under a 13.
what are you asking for?
Oh, level 13. I know, it's a hard one.
Is it a cleric thing or just a...
It's a cleric thing.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
It's a level 10 cleric.
Right. Yeah.
Still help us one fight.
Here we are.
Him and some,
Yeah.
or like I don't know,
So,
make
like,
the hits.
Mentally
Death is death.
incapacitate him, right?
Death is death, right? So like if you're calling on death, I feel like you're calling on death.
So yeah, you can try this. You can't use it again for 7 days. It's definitely been 7 days since last time you tried it.
Oh yeah.
So what are you trying to ask?
That's the other thing. I mean, that's on you.
That's a lot of pressure.
It's your action.
I know.
As you see Durgogg winding back his axe,
Yeah, I'm gonna do
going
it.
to strike Usk again.
I'm gonna do it.
See
What are
Usk
you asking?
doing his best to defend himself, but getting clobbered.
Oh god, I don't know. I'm not good with
This is a
stuff.
tough
I-
motherfucker.
It's for like double damage or something.
Just ask for a tip in the scales.
Yeah, tipping the scales just to help Usk.
Rejuvenate him.
Yeah, give him some healing.
My scales, baby.
No, full healing. Let's
Full
ask
healing.
high.
Ask high.
Ask for full healing. I want full healing.
necrotic damage on every strike. Like what? I don't know. Whatever.
Magic damage.
Tip the scales in this direction.
Yeah,
Whether that be
tip
in
the
healing
scales.
or
Kill an enemy with a single blow. That's really high.
Yeah, I mean 7 days. Yeah.
Golden sword type vibes.
Or do like double damage with each hit or something like.
So with the percentage die, if you roll a number equal to or lower than your cleric level, so you need
a 13 or
a
lower.
13 or lower with the percentage dies.
So it
And
needs
what
to
are you?
look,
What is
So
specifically?
it needs to look like that, or in a 1, 2, and 3, or
Yeah,
it needs to look
so
like this, right, with the double zeros and then any number here.
Double zero,
And
any number there is works.
Roll shit.
So what are you specifically asking for? I need to settle on one thing. I heard a bunch of different shit.
Should we go full healing or double damage?
That's up to you.
I'd say full.
That's on you.
That's on you.
Oh God, literally.
Fuck. Full healing.
Okay.
In an
Let's see.
inconspicuous way, please.
Yeah, inconspicuously.
Yeah, a divine intervention.
But I mean, like, what if a
dope
god
if God
shows up
comes
and
up?
like that's
Exactly.
like
God shows up. I had. Come on. No.
Worth a try.
64.
it was worth a try. It was.
It's definitely worth a try.
So it fails, so I can use it again. Right? Yeah.
No, if you're
No, if your deity intervenes, so I can
that's
use
right.
it
That's
again.
right.
Nice.
That's right.
I'm
okay.
sorry, I
Sweet.
tried.
So
Trying, asshole.
unfortunately, there'll be
I
no
can't, so I can't pull
no
on
saving
that.
from death at least. Jesus, I've rolled a lot of 19s. It's another 30 to hit.
I cast divine intervention. What about my god?
Let's resolve that one first. He'll try and stun you again. Make me another con save. That's
I'm not
for his
joking.
bonus action.
I know that's like a cleric thing, but like I would be actively
That's not
spraying.
good.
That's not good at all, man. It's not good at all.
So it's gonna be 16 damage for that attack,
Yeah.
and then his next two. Oh my god!
Is
That's
that a
gonna
crit?
miss.
Oh.
Well, actually, I don't know. 13, yeah, definitely. And then at 22. You're stunned. I believe your tail and stuff, though, is a reaction.
It is a reaction.
So you can still do reactions. Oh no, you're incapacitated. And incapacitated, you can't take actions or reactions. So
We had that thought a long
It may.
time ago, but we were scared of like
two
having, like, no
hits
other
go
god
through
but
this time,
Razna
though.
and like killing her, you
It's
know?
not doing great.
It's a crit.
no, I'm rolling damage, and I rolled really high.
Might as well be a crit.
It's 52 points of slashing damage on that one.
Halved.
26.
We need to do something now.
I don't know what to do.
And then you're stunned right now, so until the end of your turn, which he'll take a legendary action on. He's just gonna actually, he's feeling kind of cocky. He's gonna hit you.
Yeah.
But you're not reckless, technically speaking.
I am going to cast Great Invisibility on myself and slink
Okay.
back through.
Greater. Nice.
Yeah.
Roll initiative. Let's get into this. What was yours again? It was 12?
I got an idea.
Yes.
12?
Yes.
Lucian, coming in.
That is a 22.
Hot number.
What was your initiative?
22.
And
I was going to go up,
6.
fly up ahead, and make it look like God is smiting him down with Disintegrate.
Rough. I like it.
All right. So I'll allow you fly out.
Okay.
This will be after Durgogg's turn, which should be yours, and then Usk. So this technically isn't. He will get his hit into Usk first.
Yep.
Of course, but
How loud is it right now?
Almost fucking
very loud.
Oh, yeah.
Very
This
loud.
is a fucking ruckus.
Why do I not have
feel like
this
people are gonna be
thing
watching
here?
all of it, 'cause you're-
Plus 11, so 19. Does that hit Usk?
I would ask him. You'd have to
Yes, you're
Yes,
right.
it's
It is
stopped.
back.
Thank
Okay,
God it stopped.
so like he's coming in and he thinks this is going to be a killing blow for a second, and your tail just bling
Oh, thank
as
God.
you're just coming back to consciousness, like come out of that stunned. Lucian, you fly up. You're invisible, so
I'm
you're
invisible. Yeah, I'm going to
X
use...
number above at
Yeah,
least.
I'm going to use my...
Yeah.
fly directly above... what's his name? Rock?
Big
Durgoggg.
fucking boy.
Gurgug, big fucking boy. I'm
Durgoggg.
gonna fly up 120 feet and then use distance spell and cast Disintegrate on him.
Well, just your movement doesn't allow for that much speed. because this is on your turn. So
Oh,
you
my
can move
turn.
your
Okay.
movement, which
Fair
is
enough,
60, right?
Yeah.
Or 50 or 60? So you'll be kind of where you're at.
Technically, I
30
could.
feet out, 30 feet up.
Technically, I could.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
use action surge. I'll dash. Action surge.
All the way up?
Boom. Yeah.
Okay, and you're doing disintegrate?
Disintegrate. Dex
on
save.
Rog-gogg.
On Rog-gogg.
Did I get a short rest after my boot?
I'm gonna throw a unsettling words from.
You'd have to be in the initiative, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
No.
Yeah, if you're wanting to enter the combat, you'll
yeah.
take an initiative roll. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, we all be initiative anyway.
Are we like? Do we need to have you guys all in initiative just to know where you're at, basically?
I don't think.
I think this will be good enough.
Yeah.
I think
Roll initiative.
that's a good idea.
All right, so Lucian, you fly up, past. Actually, greater invisibility. You don't lose your invisibility.
That's right. Yeah.
So Dex saving throw.
Dex save 18.
What kind of die are you getting? Oh, okay. Big It's a 20 and punch you right in the mouth.
This is a plus 4. So he
Plus
needs 14?
14.
18 on the dice.
Bear's barbs. Giving Goose advantage.
Eat a dick.
Please, fuck. It's an 18
Another
on the
18! As like he swings towards Usk and like you point down and you just see like the right next to his foot. He doesn't even fucking notice as he continues to swing.
You have advantage now.
So that was Lucian, your turn. Timdale, technically your turn.
I'm dying.
I already got advantage that whole time.
Woo! Well, on my turn, I'll go full crystal. I'll spend the 2 key points and at least go into full crystal mode. Just basically, like fainting goats that when they get like spooked, their legs go just nothing. That's what's happening to me right now. Where I'm like,
Oh, you popped your crystals.
What did he do last time? He bullied. So he can use his other legendary action to heal for the sake that there are more people involved in the initiative now. So he'll get 16.
what did he say?
He gets more healing.
Well, he's going to be able to take more legendary
actions
action.
because there are more people in the initiative.
more
And more opportunities to use those legendary actions.
Correct. Yeah. Whether he knows it or not. Anyway, that's a weird game mechanic. But Usk, it's your turn now.
Yeah.
He's looking very healthy still. This dude.
Of course he is.
How you doing, Usk? You feeling okay?
It's okay.
As Usk's like, there's more blood on the ground than in his body at this point. But the rage is still. Actually, the rage would have gone away. No, because you took damage. So your turn. Still raging.
No.
Needs to be getting away.
Okay. I'm running.
Yeah, it's only if you're knocked unconscious, which you are not.
No. I just mean, I think, kill him straight. Our goal isn't to.
Usk's
Our
turn.
goal
Yeah.
isn't to beat him. It can't be, because if we interfere with the fight and we kill him, then we have to deal with the rest of the orcs and everything else. Our goal at this point needs to be getting Usk out of the fight and running away.
Okay.
Right?
I can do that.
So we can't heal him now?
Well, no,
Just going in.
Okay.
That's all he can do. That's all he knows to do.
Grips the sword. Like you wouldn't even see Lucian either, so I'm not sure if you would have noticed that either.
No,
19.
way to get him out. Anyway,
Maybe
so
you would have heard
can
weird words that actually misses.
Damn it. Fuck.
Like
He's getting weak. 24.
hits.
Maybe try something else. Slow.
Oh, fuck.
Let's still make some move.
10. 13 damage.
Okay.
Still only a feint. Till I die, I will be.
That's it.
Make sure of that.
Davina, yeah?
Yep. I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast Healing Word at 6th level on Usk. So.
Healing word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, okay. 27 points of healing.
So as Usk kind of steps back for a moment after like taking another fucking vicious hit from this huge orc, this kind of glow of dark energy comes over you, and you see your wounds, like see some of your wounds beginning to heal up as Rog-gogg kind of like
Trying to make it like somewhat subtle by like slinking it along the ground instead.
Yeah, unfortunately that's not how spells work. But thank you for trying.
Okay, I tried.
What was the distance that you measured?
50 feet.
50 feet. Sweet.
End of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Back to Rog-gogg. Okay, he's not smart enough to know that's happening. He might think you have a similar thing to him at this point. Who knows? By the way, he's going to try and make some attacks towards you. Not recklessing.
No.
So just not advantage. First one, 26 to hit.
Yep.
He'll try and bonus action to headbutt you again.
Yep.
With that one. So con save.
14 plus 8.
That'll pass.
Yes.
Damage is going to be 18 on the first strike. And the other one is a fucking miss with a 13 and then a 20.
I can beat it. Yes.
Oh,
So he gets one hit into you that's like decent. You kind of get a chunk of it before, like he tries to swing around. You duck underneath that one before he swings back again, and your tail is there to kind of block the axe down. You hear it like hit the ground with a huge heavy thud.
Those are not over.
Next up would be Barrett then.
Prismatic spray.
After that, yeah, that was my prismatic spray for sure.
Right?
I'm gonna cast command and tell him to drop, as in drop his weapon.
So your voice erupts from this tent. What's my save?
18. Disadvantage because I'm using with the lyre.
18.
18 wisdom.
Okay.
Could he also try to do it
Are you saying
subtly
drop
or not?
your weapon?
The fucking.
It was just drop.
Lyre playing from the tent.
No, the lyre just getting because I'm using
But
it
your
as
voice is like erupting anyway.
Oh, okay.
There's no such thing as a subtle spell unless you're using subtle spell.
Yeah.
I was
joking.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
He'll burn a legendary resistance on that.
Something
Something you didn't do.
Don't call him blood.
As you hear him kind of like,
never drops.
Treachery!
yeah.
Oknak has been betrayed!
we're fucking boned.
Rog-gogg, I'm sorry. We failed you.
that is where we'll end our session.
Oh, fuck. No!
Many World Masters Heart of Mora is recorded in Chibuktuk, in Mi'kmahi, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. This territory is covered by the Treaties of Peace and Friendship, which recognizes Mi'kmaq and Wolastoqiyik title and establishes rules for what is to be an ongoing relationship between nations. We are all treaty people, and proudly support working and cooperating together to create a peaceful community where we can all live our best adventure.